just in time. Oh yeah, Aaron's not with us. Unfortunate. All right, very well. Let's get to it, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, guys, we had a very interesting session last week. You guys have infiltrated House Tarkanan, one of their major layers. It seems it has been installed inside the Takani era stronghold, and more still, one of the original war camp strongholds of the House Tarkanan predecessors, who fought and were slain in the War of the Mark, hunted and exterminated by the Dragon Mark houses. You guys made your way through the lair and infiltrated by winning. Nothing says, I belong here like winning an all-out battle royale, 4 teams of 3 gladiatorial rumble. In the end, it was Selena's team that came out on top. It was a hard-fought battle. There was ogre versus minotaur action. There were some people who took the fall right out of the gate. There was an amazing sword battle. It's never fun to just roll below the AC. It sucks. But cinematically, I think it's sick. I think if the flavor's right, I think it's sweet because it's basically just Princess Bride. So basically a giant Princess Bride battle ensued between Gron's great skill and this nobleman swashbuckler. But it was indeed Selena who took the win. She won gemstones, glory, a trophy, and a personal meeting with the leader of House Tarkanan. This red-masked, black leather clad lady who had some kind words for Selena before disappearing as quick as she came. You then made your way in and found out something interesting. You are not the only ones in the lair making havoc. Indeed, as you were making your infiltration, someone somewhere else in the lair was sneaking, making smoke happen in the lair, sending people running and misdirecting, and it gave you guys the opening to make your way into the secret chambers of the leader of House Tarkanan, Sora Katra. There you discovered a number of things. First and foremost was a very cute, angry dog that tried to bite Gron, but instead got bit by Gron, and is now whimpering and bleeding in the corner. You guys discovered this psionic memory encased in an orb in the ceiling that drove Gron to bite the dog, because eating random things apparently is helpful in the mental health. And Nero fully passed it and encountered visions. The rest of you successfully found the eye, the stone eye required for your little invention, and discovered a number of things, which I will take you around the room for. You discovered this very advanced mechanism of artifice, which is specifically built to stop dreaming for whoever sleeps under its fate. You saw all of these statues in dedication to war heroes with messages posted around that told the story of House Tarkanan, how they were a covert Black Ops suicide squad that was covertly created by the Braelish Crown and the King's Citadel. Their Black Lanterns and sent out on suicide missions. And House Tarkanan, after suffering under these abuses, went rogue and set up in Sharn and became the criminal syndicate known as House Tarkanan today. You learned this through many messages of their grief and their struggles. There was even a passage from her personal journal that spoke of Tosra's personal anger towards the Dragon Marked houses, the party, House Kundarak, it seems, and many other strange oddities around. As you had accepted your item, you came face to face with seemingly the leader of whoever was the second team of misfits in and around House Tarkanan. You have been encountered by a rather sort of barbaric-looking warrior individual, a seemingly nondescript human, and the woman that you met on the ship, where it was called The Maiden's Voyage, I believe it was called. Um, yeah. And she transformed from this beautiful woman into a raven black-haired woman, scantily clad, plunging neckline, laden in blacks has a single arm that is sort of gnarled and green and looks rather evil, but the rest of her is undoubtedly dark but beautiful. And you find yourselves in a bit of a standoff here. And that is where we will pick up today. She'll say, "It's good to see you all again. I would love to stay to chat, but as I'm sure you can understand, all of us are in a little bit of hot water each time, so I'll be taking the eye. Thank you very much."
I'm gonna have Selena snatch the eye up.
Snatch the eye up better.
Oh, Benrick has it?
I assume, because Benrick the locate object and approach, so I'll assume he had it, unless Benrick got wrong.
Yeah, I would have stowed it, and I would have stepped in front of Selena and like passed it to her, so she could maybe try and put it in that compartment. I don't know if she had time for that, but
Yeah, and I'm invisible right now too, so it should.
Or yeah, if I just feel her tap me, I would just let her take it. Or...
Okay. So you, let me ask you, Benrick, when this all happened, like when this person sort of entered the room, would it have been your instinct to have hid it initially, or has she seen you holding it?
I think he would have tried to hide it, but I don't know if he would have had the time. It was pretty quick, but like he does know that other people want this. He's already been tried to killed once for it, so.
Make me a sleight of hand check. See if we could pass it along.
Yeah. Hey, natural 20 for a 22.
As you heard the sound of something opening in the room when you initially grabbed it, you very quickly kind of had it down and out of sight, and you think you might have gotten away with it. And you feel little fairy hands near your hand, and you allow it to take the eye.
Yeah. And then I'll stand forward and I'll say, sorry, but we haven't found it yet. But even if we did, it'd be ours.
Make me a deception check.
I give him advantage.
No? Why? How would you be giving him
Okay,
advantage?
no, never mind. Okay.
You have to contribute in order to help.
That's a 10.
10. She gives you a look, kind of like, almost like a mother might look at a child disappointedly. And she says, "You must think I'm really foolish to believe that."
I don't think about you at all, actually.
Oh, I'm sure you're thinking about me right now. So, it's the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Either way, I am not leaving without the stone. So, hand it over. We can go our separate ways. In good faith, or
Can Selena start flying towards the door?
make a stealth check to see if
Okay.
you can. You have advantage.
Well, Selena's doing that. Can I try casting a minor illusion on the table behind me to make it seem like the object is still there?
Okay. You're going no.
Behind my hands behind my.
Yeah, it's a verbal component though.
Okay, never mind.
Selena, what'd you get?
20.
Good job.
Very good.
Yeah.
Did you get with advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
Excellent. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, you're like sort of fluttering away. You are making progress. She doesn't seem to be, as you're flying away, her sight line is tracking you, and nobody else seems to be either. You seem to be successfully stealthing away.
I assure you that you can check any of us, and we do not have it.
This is a fine suggestion. Yes. I would relate to all of you and suggest very quickly reveal the location of the eye. And as she casts mass suggestion, I need everybody, excluding you, Selena, who she isn't aware of at the time.
And we don't know
to
where she
roll-
is either.
Pardon?
We don't know where she is either. So
Selena, no. You would all not know either.
So the suggestion to reveal.
We'll have to see what happens.
You'll have to see what happens. It's on all four of you.
Oh man.
What kind of save?
It is a wisdom saving throw. Not for Selena.
Hey, does that human heroic inspiration happen on a short rest as well, or just long rest?
You tell me.
I'll figure it out.
I'm willing to bet it's a long rest.
Yeah, it's long rest.
Okay, let's get some totals.
11. Can't roll like shit. Still can't.
11,
22.
22. That's a save for sure. Tally?
It'll be a 9.
9. Ron? Muted.
Sorry, 17.
17. That will be a failure, unfortunately. Now, on the table, Brendig, you are free of this, and this actually works out quite well on your guys' behalf. The logic of this is, the last any of you saw, Brendig had it. And unless you have, none of you were looking at Brendig, so your passive perceptions wouldn't be active, I don't think. So as far as you all know, you think
I would
Brendig
probably
has
be
it.
the only one to perceive it.
Well,
Probably
well,
don't-
in
That's what I mean,
Tally, Nero, and Gron, to your best knowledge, Brendig has the eye. You would not have known about the handoff to Selena. So you are now, it has now been suggested to you to reveal the location of the eye. So please proceed.
Oh, do I know where it last was?
As I just said, it is with Brendig to the best of your knowledge.
Do we all just like point at him?
I'm fucking dead.
We
Power word kill. Like,
Yeah. I'll say I'll pat myself.
what is Gron, Nero, and Tally?
Yeah.
Oh,
As you
yeah.
suggested?
I thought they said they pointed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded like a question more than a statement.
Yeah. It was.
I guess if the last person I saw who held it was Brendig, I guess I just looked to Brendig.
Yeah, I think Tally would just say the last person I knew to have it was Brendig.
She looks at you, Brendig, and she says, "We are all here, short on time."
Of course, I don't know. Here, search
Okay.
my stuff, and I'll let her pat me.
Gron is gonna take a hand axe and he's gonna hurl it at the child in the bubble.
Oh fuck! All right. Okay. Let's get this fucking going. It smashes. And there is certainly a fucking psionic wave that goes off. Very wise, because all of you have either passed or succeeded your saving throw against this entity's psionics already. So as this wave goes over, you are going to see the barbarian and the seemingly normal man both like and start grabbing their heads, sort of yelling. This woman is going to kind of put her hand up to sort of block her eye from any glass that might have shattered, but be a little caught off guard by her people. There's a very momentary distraction here. What are we doing with it?
I cast darkness on the lady, and I say,
yeah.
As he does that, I'll start running.
Yeah, let's run.
Where's the fucking door?
As you cast a spell at her.
No, I cast darkness.
I
think you
understand.
said a spell.
That is, as you cast a spell at her, as her hand is up, cast the spell. She does move her sort of greenish hand under her arm, and she will counterspell it. The spell does not happen, but it sounds like Gron. Everybody's going for. You guys are hoofing it. Get the fuck out of here.
Gron will take the rearmost spot.
Yeah. We didn't leave anything like the journal or.
I think you have all
It
that
doesn't
stuff.
sound like any of you took any. You had the journal in your hands last time.
I don't know if I should take that or not.
Well, you gotta go, buddy.
Yeah,
you don't
let's
have time to
take it.
stand
Take-
around.
Take a read it later.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, so you put the book under your arm, you run. You're falling behind a little bit because you were focused on a spell. Everybody else took a hard dash. So I'm just gonna be a little narrative about it in the moment. You guys went for just like a hard dash. Selena, you're certainly ahead of everybody. And you guys are just, like I said, going for a mad fucking dash. Sorry?
I was just gonna say, when we make it through as soon as everyone makes it through the door, I'll Kong my shield and cast a ward on the door, cast Arcane Lock.
Ooh, you mother.
Nice.
Well,
fuck.
you guys are,
Yes.
because it was a solid move, I'm going to say you guys get through the door. Nero is behind you guys because he didn't have the full dash benefit.
I would wait for it. I would ready an action to lock it as soon as Nero gets through.
Okay. As you run through, sorry, we're playing this a little loose and fast, so bear with me here. As you're running out, you are going to say, you're going to hear up, going to hear Nero.
Gron said he would be last in line.
Oh, last. So Gron, you're going with Nero?
I am taking. I was going to be the rear cover guy. If Nero isn't moving fast enough, I will football dummy tackle him. Just grab him and go.
Okay, so it will be an action to grapple Nero, which would slow you down, unfortunately.
I will dash soon enough.
So, but you're a strong enough guy. You can carry Nero. So go ahead, Gron. Make me an athletics check. Nero, you can try and resist with an athletics check.
No, if he does that. Sorry.
You just
20.
You're like, you cast the spell as you're like strafing towards the door. You just get like fucking footballed by Gron. So instead, she's going to. This is technically a legendary action. She's going to use beguiling words, and say to you, Gron. Wait, come back. No, she's gonna say. She says, "Oh, Gron, you are the best of Dask. Stay back, where your loyalties are here." And she will cast suggestion on you again. Make me another wisdom saving throw.
Can I do something while this is happening?
Sure, let's hold up on Gron for a second, though.
Okay.
And then we'll get to you right after.
I'll push Nero in front of me and I'll stop.
Okay, we'll say that you football tackle her, and in that moment you kind of let him go, and you give him like a shove, essentially. You shove him forward. Yeah, Selena, you certainly have a moment. You're outside with the fellas, not that they know where you are.
I'm just gonna put the eye in my hammer.
Okay, yeah. It's only been built to hold the stone, so you just fit that baby right into the slot, probably. And it sort of just does like a very small glow as it accepts the stone, and kind of, it seems like the stone almost grows like an eyelid that seals over top of the stone. and you have added a stone, or you've added an eye to the stone now, and you close it, and it is secure. Very cool. Okay. I would have considered that a. Yeah, her two guys are out of commission. They're fine. She's a little. She's got you holding back, Gron. She's looking a little bit like trying to figure out what to do. You guys are pretty important. She will. She'll move 30 feet to here. Or she'll move 25 feet to here. Look down the hallway at all of you. Put her hand forward. Let's see the distance on this particular. Burning spells, burning spells.
This is still the same loosey-goosey turn.
Well, she had a legendary action.
Okay.
Is what the suggestion was.
I got you.
She is going to put her hand forward, and she's going to cast a hypnotic pattern. I need a wisdom save from everyone at the door.
$19 for Benrick.
19. That is a save.
18.
What save?
18 is a failure.
Oh, shit.
Tal'Dorei.
A what save?
Wisdom.
A natural 1.
A failure. So Benrig, man, she just got nothing on you. Apparently, she just can't hold a spell to your, can't hold a flame to you. You're standing there. You see these like flares of sort of like blackish light, and Tally's kind of. He just kind of goes like
In
stares
it.
into the darkness.
In it, like when the thing like
Exactly.
does the orange lights.
He's like, "You son of a." That's kind of exactly what happens.
Wouldn't I have been at least 30 feet in front of Benrig?
Is that what you would have wished to have done? Just like kept going?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
yes, you're good. I figured I shouldn't have figured. So just Tally. So Benrig, in this moment, you've got your hand ready, cast a spell. Tally
Can I change it? Actually, now I see that Gron is stuck there.
You can.
I got something that can help him.
Well, hang on. So Benrig.
Yeah, okay.
I would like.
Actually, you're holding your action to cast the spell, so you're.
Okay. Okay.
action's
Yeah.
helping.
I didn't know how we were holding.
Yeah. So go ahead, Nero.
Okay, how far am I away from the door?
You are 25 feet from the door.
25 feet from the door. I go 30 feet, and I try to... hold on. I go 30 feet, get outside the door, and I cast Vortex Warp on Gron.
All right. Gron is brought outside.
I pull him outside, and I begin closing the door.
Great
All right.
work.
The door will close, and you throw an arcane lock on. Smokey's there. Fear not.
Yay!
She's.
That's a
I'll
quick.
just immediately say she's so powerful that will hold her for a second. That buys us maybe 10. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Am I still hypnotic patterned?
You
Slap
sure
you in
are,
the face.
and Gron, you are no longer suggested, as they are two different concentration spells. So you suddenly blink, and you're like, oh, I'm at the door again. You see Tally like, looking up into the light. Okay, so you guys are all just running off?
Yeah, run. Let's
Yeah.
follow steps back to that hallway and try to.
Gron, can you carry him?
Harry who?
Tally.
Slackjaw over here.
Oh,
I'm still here.
yeah. We'll throw him over his shoulder.
Yeah, you throw him over his shoulder. You guys go for like an initial
you.
freaking dash in this direction. As Tally's pulled away from where the pattern was, you kind of blink and you return to your senses, Tally. And now you're all sort of charging off.
right, let me go. Let me down. Let me down.
No.
uh, let's see here. Okay. You guys are running. We're going to a little bit of a narrative here. You guys trying to get out of here the way you came?
Yeah. Do we want to do that?
I guess.
Are you running into like somewhere else in the lair? Or are you trying to get to where you first came in?
Let's
The
try
only other place we could go would be to the basement, but everyone rushed down there.
Yeah, let's get away from there.
Okay, so we're just going to go a bit of a narrative. You guys kind of run down the hall. You kind of push by the sort of lesser Tarkanan members who are like, what the hell's going on? Today's been crazy. You don't even look back. You just run. Hope she's not chasing you. And you guys...
She's T-1000 chasing us.
Yeah, maybe. You don't know. But you're running this way. You fly through these doors. You are going to see... oh, hang on. Don't worry about any of this. You're going to see in the hall... The original guys that Nero suggested that you guys got through are in this hall, and they're dead. They're dead on the ground. And you run right past them all, through this door, find yourself in the original security point that you suggested through, curve down this hallway, run over to here, dive into a fucking rowboat, kick off and start, Frodo! And start fucking...
row your boat.
You start row your boating. You get all the way back to the House of Healing. Boom! Throw the thing up. Presumably keep fucking just keep running through. Go flying down the streets of Sharn. And after maybe like 5 minutes of just sprinting down the road, you guys stop, kind of or heaving for air, and look behind you to realize you have successfully heisted House Tarkanan.
And for all they know, they might blame Dask.
For all you know, they might blame Dask.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Perfectly.
Gron, I take out my water skin and just drown myself a little bit.
Ryan,
is that your ex? Was that your ex?
My ex what?
Your ex-girlfriend or something? She knew you.
She works for Dask.
You guys definitely had a thing. There was a thing there, even briefly.
Yeah, well, there's a reason that her one hand's all fucked up.
There
We'll
you
just say
go,
that.
buddy.
Wow. Damn.
Gron, a menace to society. Gron, if very low DC. If you want to roll me a history check to figure out who the fuck that was, go right ahead.
Yeah, but I'm betting it's not 9 low.
No, it is. I was just looking for catastrophic failure because you were there for information, so I think it would do to be who the fuck runs this crew. That was none other than Sora Katra. She is the daughter of Sora Kel, one of the 3 daughters of Sora Kel. She is the leader of the criminal syndicate known as Dask, and she is one of the 3 hag sisters that run the country of Droaam, which is the neighbor of Brendig. She is a very powerful hag, a master manipulator, a bard of peerless skill, a skilled governing official, diplomat, all these things. She is not to be trifled with lightly.
And we trifled with her and ran away.
Yeah. And to which is to say, you probably made the right choice.
impenetrable.
Yeah.
Like a steel trap.
A small question actually on the subject of her. Did I see any small little item, like signature item, a focus, a staff?
Yeah.
Just for locate object.
Would definitely be considered a small little object.
Oh, okay, sure.
Fair enough. But other than that, no, she seems to bear no spell focus that you're able to, at least none that she brought to bear against him. Her magic seemed to come from her.
Just from her.
She was definitely casting spells that might have required certain components, but clearly a step above the average caster.
Yeah.
Step above me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's come on. Let's.
But I will say, Benrick, for the sake of being able to find her, you did, like, I'll post you guys a picture now that you kind of knows what's going on, just so you can see you're looking at the one in the middle. Don't mind the ones standing around her.
Cool.
Post in the Zoom chat. Sorry, it's a web P whatever thing, but you know it.
That's okay. Even even if something stupid like an earring or something, just something I can look at object if I ever need to.
Yeah, you've seen her dress up close. She is a beautiful enough individual. You'd probably be looking at her dress. So you could target that specific dress if you wanted to.
Cool. Benner will also lean over into a barrel and vomit the entire contents of his guts.
Like I hold back his hat to make sure it doesn't fall in.
Oh, we gotta get out of here.
Let's keep going. Now you're thinking like me. Let's get out of here. Let's go. And I lead him back out of here in a like maybe winding path away from here to lose any followers.
Fair enough. You guys start making through back roads. If he knows anything, he is a solid guide to the winding back roads. And you guys have a moment. Well, Benrick, you have a moment where you're like, hang on a fucking second. Where's Selena? She had the eye. Oh fuck! Where did she go? Actually, that's a good point. Nero, you cast darkness, which is
I lost.
concentration.
Yeah, I
So
cast darkness.
Selena, no, I take it back. Selena would have appeared as you guys exited the door.
Okay.
And so Selena's.
Yeah, I'll just say, great job, everyone, getting out. Gron, that was great feats of strength. I'll try and see if I can help you out more next time.
Somebody needs to buy me a new hags.
We'll get right on that, no problem.
Excellent throw, by the way.
Thank you.
That thing was talking to me. Like I recount as we're walking, Ryan. I recount exactly like what the vision told me. It was like this child stomping the feet, angry at us, telling us to get out.
Ron, did you experience something similar?
No, I was just hungry. The dog looked tasty. Why? I don't know, but it was that or one of you. I figured the dog was probably less squirmy.
People do it all the time.
I try not to eat the people I work with.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Actually,
Go ahead, Benrick.
I was just gonna say, actually, Tally, maybe a small favor. I don't know if he would get any use out of it, but perhaps Gron could use that trident that I'd let you borrow. Seems to be very.
Oh, yes. As soon as here you are.
Of course, if you're not using it, you seem very skilled with your rapier, though.
Well, yeah. Here you go. I haven't had the time to check it out. Did you tell me whether or not what it was, Benrick?
I think it lets you like cast dominate beast on anything with a swim speed, but it's a trident. You can throw it, but I know that Gron's he can throw stuff pretty well too. So
Okay. Yeah, trident of commanded fish, I guess. Here you go.
Thanks.
Don't ever
Will
say
do.
I didn't do anything for you.
Why would I say that?
Because up until this point, I haven't done anything for you.
Fair.
Good news is, Gron, you can Buy
is
many
nice.
axes for the price of that single trident. So it's good news.
Yeah. Guys, and I take a moment to speak to everyone. As the most professional lawbreaker of the group, I must say, even though that was an unexpected and an unanticipated heist we just pulled off, we came out pretty damn good. So good job on all of you. You're regular lawbreakers now. Regular burglars, I mean, but hey.
Brendig praise.
Can I ask a question? Are you intentionally a coward, or does it come by nature? You ran away from a fight and got cut down from behind.
Feels like I played dead in order to save my strength. I'm not like we came here to rob the place, not start a fight. Like gladiator ring.
But you did start a gladiator fight.
It's
Remember
like-
when you volunteered us for that?
It was like, well, was that or expose me? It was that or exposing us. What was I supposed to do?
That's fair. But
That's
You
why
definitely
it's very
volunteered.
confusing.
Well, I, for one, am glad that it all worked out in the end.
Exactly.
Looks over his shoulder. Kind of following us.
I double check too.
Any perception checks?
Like
dun, 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 dun,
Ryan.
dun.
Ryan, by the way,
17.
Nope.
18.
Following. Nobody's following. As far as you can tell.
21.
Nobody's following.
Okay.
Wait, there is. You see a shadow in the dark, and it's
I shoot at it.
no.
And
Does like the 10-foot jump in the air, and then like jumps on top of you and sits on you.
But Ryan, above table, did we recall meeting her before? I think you mentioned something about that.
Yes. When you guys, when was it? You guys were aboard the ship over at Cliffside. Remember, you guys took that like submarine under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
But you said she changed from that persona.
It seemed to have been some kind of magical disguise, and she had just, that was who you met on the ship, and then she dropped the disguise of that character. She may be impersonating that person you already met, or that person you already met was her all along. You're not sure, but either way, I think you might have met her before. It's entirely possible that it was you guys who put her onto the dragon heist, because you went there and kind of asked her for information about the nimble rights. That's right. You asked her for information about the nimble rights because she had been selling them in town, and revealed the dragon heist. So perhaps it is because of you guys that Dask is now actively seeking the eyes.
I will note, if she was going for a disguise that wasn't anything like herself, she failed. Because I mean, it's basically the same build. I don't know. Anybody good in disguises would be able to. I don't know.
Tell me about it.
Hey, if you've got it, flaunt it. She does. Works for her.
It does work, and not just for her. Okay, can we get off the street? Nero, you want to lead the way back home?
Yep. That's what I thought I was doing, but let's keep doing it.
Yeah. I got a question.
To who this time, Gron?
Any of y'all? I'm gonna need a place to stay because, well, I'm pretty certain that my cover inside a Dask is kind of fucked.
Yeah, probably.
I just assumed that you'd be sleeping on one of the tables in the bar.
Aside from him, based on today, of course, you have a place to stay. The Platinum
Yeah.
Watch.
Awesome. What's the rate?
Yeah, help keep
Keep
us alive.
saving our asses.
Yeah, and you can stay for free.
Oh, that's a price I can afford.
Actually, I got a really good rate for you. Your rate is to make sure that this fucking bozo, and then he smacks Nero on the back of the head, stays alive and well. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right. Nero,
Wait, how much
say
trouble
hello.
does he
Oh.
typically get into?
You said yeah already. I'm not going
Yeah,
into any further
all
detail.
right. That's
To the Platinum Rest.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. As you guys are walking, you are going to hear a voice on the wind. You're going to hear a familiar, feminine voice on the wind. She's going to say, "Oh, Gron, mighty, strong, loyal Gron, you've been very, very bad." So be careful.
Once Ryan gets these ships in his head, he can't fucking stop himself.
Yeah.
I've always been trying to find a romantic interest for Eric's characters. I finally found the perfect one. He only deserves the best. Anyway, okay, you guys, let's see how well your travels through the city go. Yeah.
Any of us looking grievously wounded? Like, is anyone like bloodied at all, or needs like a quick heal?
Any more grievous than usual?
Are you about to die?
General Kenobi.
I'm probably not bloodied.
Okay,
If I'm
you're good.
using Ryan's way of doing it.
You're good. We carry on.
Okay.
I'm fine. I just need a rest.
Takes about an hour, but you guys do make your way back to Tavak's Landing without issue. Could have taken 2, but Nero is pretty good at navigating the streets. You make your way back to Tavak's Landing. You make your way back to your home, and yeah, you meander inside and kick your feet up and kind of sigh as you have made it back. The usual crowd will be sitting around the bar, your various employees getting ready for the night. And of course, Sephia and her crew from Castellantos. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna
Hey.
pull Tal.
Didn't Brendig say he had some meeting or something tonight?
Yeah, the meeting with the Esoteric Order, is that tonight?
It's tonight
Okay.
Yeah.
in the Drunken Dragon. Yeah, you got I'll say you got like an hour or 2 before you should hop on the Sky Coach and kick your feet up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll introduce Gron to our ghost bartender.
Unexpectedly, the most popular. Incredible. I gotta make my way.
Here, name a finer place to kick your feet up, and I'll put a beer in front of Gron.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Which room's Nero's?
Oh,
We didn't say you could take mine.
I'm under contract. How else am I gonna keep you out of trouble? They've already broken into your house and tried to kill you once.
Oh, that's nice. A roommate situation. That's nice, actually.
It feels like, like, Nero has an idea of, like, realizes Vitelli's room is empty, but it feels like, yeah, bringing it up for now might not be the best idea. So he says, "You can stay in my room for a night or two."
Awesome.
Oh, come on, Nero.
But I keep
This will be perfect for you. See, you can have somebody to talk to about your day, someone to, like keep a close eye on you, in case anything bad were to happen, as they often do.
Mhm.
Conversation is
a
going to be
wonderful-
an upcharge.
Okay, maybe no conversation. I don't think we can afford the conversation upcharge.
You are indeed introduced to the newest, most popular bartender. I'm still fucking working on the name. You see, the ghost comes up and goes, "Welcome
Elaine?
to the Platinum Rest. Good sir, would you like an ale? You seem like an ale kind of man. Orc, sorry. Orc.
Whiskey.
Right. Whiskey for the discerning customer." And he'll like custom make like an ice. He'll put like the chunk of ice in the ice maker thing as it like sinks down and forms. And while he's doing that, he's like swinging a bottle of Jack Droaam in his hand and sort of pours it in. He makes you a nice whiskey on the rocks.
Yeah, this is Elaine.
Pleased to meet you.
Great pleasure to meet you. A great pleasure indeed. If you ever have a requirement for a special drink or liqueur, please.
Elaine, Gron is a special friend. No charge for him.
Ah, a special friend, Sir Tally, huh? Fair enough.
I'm gonna go over here now.
Is it possible to props a ghost?
But he still does.
Yeah, I think we'll just try and get a quick short rest if we could, and then go to the meeting with the Esoteric Order.
Yeah, you guys kick up around the bars and chill out, maybe toss your stuff in your room or whatever. You're gonna see some of your employees who you haven't spoken to as of yet. You see Elaine is working well. You're also gonna catch these like really gorgeous human-looking individuals with like they don't quite shine, but they look like it's weird. And they float around. They kind of float around your bar, all three of them. Two of them women, one of them men. They look like these just like almost demigod-esque. Like, and they just like float around your bar and seem to like psionically like be preparing tables and whatnot. And yeah.
I asked, so they're preparing the tables?
Yeah, they seem to be apparently your employees.
Who hired them?
Oh, you did, sir.
Me?
Yes, you. I mean, not personally. You, of course, left the interviews to us and House Galanda, but technically it's coming out of your pay.
Who are those individuals? What are those individuals?
Oh, they are Kalishtar, sir. That one is Althea, that one is Ethelea, and the other one is Uthalea. Their mother clearly was not very creative when it came to name calling.
Indeed.
But yes, they seem to be potent persecutors. I don't know much about Kalishtar, but, well, they've worked well for the past couple of weeks, so, you know.
I kind of lean into Elaine. I'm like, are we paying them fairly?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
House Galanda has very strict standards about fair pay.
Oh, okay, I see. How are we affording this?
From all of the many contracts you've had with guilds around the cities.
We're getting paid that much?
Well, you're getting... I could explain to you the bookkeeping structure of your establishment if you like.
Delenta, leave the banking to me. Leave the banking to me.
You purchase goods, and you sell those goods, and then you use the money to pay for your livelihood, your employees, and more goods to sell.
I'm just saying, it seems like there's a lot of cash flow that I am unaware of or unprivy to.
I am feeling the same way. I feel like there's much you're not privy to.
That is fair.
Fear not. Lord Kundarak has been an exceptional bookkeeper.
Can I just do a history check of the Kalashtar?
Yeah,
What I know of them?
Absolutely, make a history check.
The 16?
16, yeah, you know the Kalashtar. Let me tell you a little bit about them. So the Kalashtar are a very unique race of people. They usually appear human, but are kind of like they're considered to be very beautiful individuals, usually. And what makes them unique is that they have a special connection to spirits of light. And whatever that means. I mean, you don't know many Kalastars, you don't know about their religion, you don't know about their systems, but they seem to be connected to some kind of spiritual world. They're innately connected to dreams and light and magic, and they have angular features, glowing eyes, usually very symmetrical. They almost don't look natural when you see one. They look like unusually beautiful.
And just like typically normal individuals, lawful,
They don't
tricksy.
Yeah, they don't seem to be, culturally speaking, they can be just about anywhere.
Yeah.
As for where their like settlements are, there aren't any like Kalashtar cities or nations or anything like that. They're kind of like changelings in that way, where they're kind of distributed here and there.
Just little cells of them everywhere.
Yeah, you do know that there is another continent across the sea that is supposed to be much, 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 much more dense with Kalashtar, and are very advanced psionic individuals. But the Kalashtar themselves here in Eberron in Corvair, are a little bit more few and far between. They don't have their own societies.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe Brendig would try and talk to them if he could over this time, but we can do something else in the meantime before that.
Absolutely. You float over to one, speaks kindly to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I would just say, I would just ask them about their faith and what light means to them, and I would tell them about the sovereign and how I use light, and yeah, try and connect with them. Just get a general vibe check on them.
Yeah, make me an insight check. Are they fucking evil?
Maybe. 14.
14. What you would learn is I'll give you like two things from them. First and foremost, like Elaine is vouched for them. They've served the place well. They seem nice enough. Certainly charismatic enough. Certainly nice enough to look at, which is kind of important, technically, in a nightclub. Yeah. They would tell you that they sort of give some information about the Kalashtar people. They are connected to spirits of dreams and spirits of light, and they share a bond with those spirits and other members of their bloodline. They appear human, but they have powerful spiritual connections with beings known as the Cord, which are dream spirits. They're from the realm of dreams. Most are benevolent, but some can be very evil, and Kalashtar kind of have to battle with that throughout their lives, being hunted by evil spirits, evil dream spirits, and protecting themselves. They're very spiritually vulnerable and in touch people. It's kind of like how in a lot of horror movies, there's like that little girl who's like can see the spirits or whatever, but that means they're more susceptible to being like possessed and evil and stuff.
Yeah.
So they tell you that it's kind of something they have to deal with. It's an added fun part of being one of them. And they would tell you that they follow the religion known as the Path of Light, where basically their three tenets are that they live in an age of darkness and they must find paths that lead to the light, as one. The second is act with compassion and courage, that each noble act is a step on the path. And the last is to hone your body and your mind into a tool that can be used to change reality for the better. So that is their general philosophies in life.
Okay. Yeah. He'll just thank them for their hard work, and he'll give them each 2 gold tip.
They
like
never
bonus,
seem to touch anything, including the floor, and you're like, oh, here you go, and they kind of into their pocket and they go, "Thank you very much,
Yeah.
patron." And we'll sort of
I am actually one of the owners.
owner. My apologies. Yes, you're the bookkeeper. I am so sorry.
Yes, no apology necessary. Lovely to meet you, Lord Benrig.
Pleasure. As a fun fact, she'll also tell you that the reason why her and her siblings came to apply to work here is because they received a divination. They received a vision. They received a collective vision that said that they were needed here, and they said that they will work here for a period of 12 months. So it is written.
Okay.
Also to
Alright. Okay. Well, yeah, he'll just thank them for their work and give them each a 2 gold bonus and walk off.
Floats away. Yeah. Cool. Who else has some stuff they want to do around the pad?
I'll just check in with Tally privately.
Yeah.
Before we went over to the House of Healing, do you remember what I told you about our tiger-eye detective neighbor?
Uh-huh.
Think it's a decent idea?
Sure.
I thought you have more to say than that, but more to say than that.
I mean, I've already told you my feelings towards the man.
Professional rivalry?
Not even that. I mean, he's just... I'm sure that if we pay, then we'll get some good intel from him, but a part of me feels like we're doing things that he hasn't even done at this point.
Well, let's I say we toss him in the water and see if he swims.
Let's see if he swims, Nero.
Okay. Ryan, we told them to investigate the gladiator, right?
Okay. Yeah, you want to send him to investigate the gladiator? We're going to find Vincent Trench. Let's see here. Just getting his handout out. You walk in. I gotta put some music on. It's ruined.
It was the night of October 31st.
The streets of Sharn aren't like they used to be. They ain't been the way since the last war.
This city is rotting.
Prostitutes fighting on the streets. Thieves stealing things in back alleys and a gang war.
They've always done
hello,
that.
yes, welcome. Please come in. Come sit.
I'm sorry, were you talking to somebody?
I was just reviewing my memoirs.
I see.
Tally rolls his eyes.
Please take a seat.
Vincent.
I don't have much to serve you except for a little bottle of whiskey I keep in my drawer after a hard night.
You can keep it. We're good for right now. So, Vincent.
If you're here, you're not doing good at all. Tell me, what can I do for you?
How good are you, Vincent?
The best in Sharn, other than Sentinel Marshals. They were really good.
Feels like it. Do you have any references?
I got plenty of references. Done jobs all across the city. You want to review my memo, or you want to tell me why you're here?
Well, we might have something that we want you to look into.
Yeah. What's the catch?
Have you ever heard of the I like to tally, and have you ever heard of the Castellanza family?
Yeah, I heard of them. Big time folk. Skyway. I'm not mistaken.
What else do you know?
I don't like him. Rubbing the wrong way.
What don't
But
you like
again,
about him? You don't trust anyone on the Skyway as a rule?
As a rule, don't trust anyone.
Yeah,
Don't trust anyone if you're smart.
Yeah, you're probably
Especially
smart.
those who make more money than you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
Everyone in around's got secrets. Even you. Even me. Even your Castellanters. Why? Want me to figure out what those secrets are?
Yeah, possibly. Like, how much do you know about them already?
What's wrong with your friend? It looks like his eye's about to roll in the back of his head.
She was like, yeah, he's the strong silent type.
Another type.
Because like ladies like that kind of thing, you know?
You say so.
You think I do this for the ladies?
There's only 3 reasons anyone does anything. The ladies, honor, for their own damn selves.
Not wrong.
Shit, I made that up on the spot.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Thank you. Now, what is it that I can do for you? You want me to see what these Castellanters are up to? What the word on the street is?
What's your going rate?
Oh, I'll tell you, Michael. 50 gold piece is sufficient for most investigations, but depends how deep you want me to pry. Castellanters are, well secured. A guy like me doesn't walk around Skyway without being noticed.
How do we know we're going to get a return on our investment?
This is the Tiger's Eye Detective Agency. I'll never fail the job.
Well, we don't know that because you haven't given us any of your jobs that you've done.
It's called client confidentiality, I'm afraid. Max being investigator, but let me just say this. My building's still standing. I've been here for some years. You don't get to do that if you ain't good at solving crime.
Okay, like, and I whisper to Tally, do you want to just have him, just tell him up front, or do you want him to poke around, see what he can find?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
How do we know that you're not already on payroll for the Castellanters or any of the other crime syndicates in the city?
If I was on payroll with the Castellanters, you think I'd be in this dive?
It's pretty good cover.
Cover for what?
Cover for working for the Castellanters.
What would they have any interest down here? The Skyway.
I'm sure they're always looking for acceptable talent.
Well, if you thought I was working for the Castellanters, then the damn fools who have come here to ask for my help in the first place.
Well, if this goes well, maybe we can have some more work for you too.
Make a deal. I'll look into your Castellanters, see what skeletons they got in the closet and whatnot. In exchange, 50 gold pieces. And hand out these flyers. He'll hand you some flyers that say Tiger Eye Detective Agency and have like a hat and everything. Put them around in the local towers.
We'll stick these up around town.
One more thing. I'm gonna need a favor down the line. Help me with a case. Hard case to crack. Sometimes a man needs backup. I'm not too proud to admit it.
They can be done. Depends on what you come back. Might even get more for all you know.
You got yourself a deal.
Yep. I'd like to tell you.
Names out of it. Just come back in a week. I'll tell you what I found.
Okay. Tell you want to split help me split the pay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I got 25. I'll give him 25. You give him 25.
All right.
Gentlemen,
Thank
make
you.
a good investment. I guarantee it. Shake both your hands.
Okay, thank you.
Remember, come back in a week. Don't forget. Hand out those flyers. I know you got a big club.
We'll hand them out whenever we. Well, you want us to post them out or just hand them up?
Post them somewhere where they drink booze. Drink
Okay.
booze. You got problems. We all got
it.
problems.
Okay.
As I stand up, kind of pull my jacket too, and I'll kind of be looking up the stairs or like past him. Now, like you say, this is an investment, and I've put my money in it. Nero has as well. But because I put my money on this, I think you do well to make sure that we get some good things.
We'll do all this within my power.
Unrelated question. How good are you in a fight?
Me? I'd say pretty good. Ain't been bested.
Best?
Ain't been bested.
Ain't been bested.
That's right.
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check.
My rolls on this fucking website. 8.
8. Difficult to say. This is a cool cat. It's hard to read. That kind of insight check.
Ryan, can I do an insight check to see if this guy is serious about doing the job?
Yeah,
Serious about, like, okay. Not better. 16.
16. Yeah, he's. This is his job. He's a detective. He's a private eye. You expect that he is both discreet and capable because he does have like a decent building in a neighborhood with other well-running businesses. You expect he's probably at least mostly successful.
Or he's a liar. A really good one.
Or he's just really into roleplay.
He plays
maybe.
D&D on the weekend.
I work
He's really
all
into it.
week, except Sundays.
Exactly. But thanks a lot. Do you like Vincent or Trench?
Trench.
Okay, Trench. Do good work here. There could be more work coming your way, and who knows? If you impress us enough, you might even get a discount on whiskey at the Platinum Rest.
Direct whiskey.
As much as you can drink, my friend.
I mean, not all of it. We still have to pay. We're still running the business, you know.
Don't worry. I'll tell you what I know. I'll find it. Yeah.
Take care.
Be seeing you, Trench.
Seeing you, Tally.
As I'm walking out the door, Ryan, above table, can I try to remember how many days until the curse happens?
Not for a minute. Not for no check required. Let's see here. It's on
3 days ago.
Yeah. Oh fuck. No. You've got like a month and a half left.
Okay, good. That's plenty of time for him to take a look
Sure.
around.
It's the. What? Sorry. From.
For Callie and Nero, when you come out of the detective's door, across the entrance on the other side of the street, Gron is there, axe tucked over his shoulder, leaning on his shield, just waiting. No subtlety at all.
As a fun note, Gron, as you're leaning against the wall waiting on these fellas, you're gonna hear the sound of ching, ching, ching from the shop you're standing outside. You know, you can smell the crunch of iron and water, hot iron and water. Maybe they have an axe.
They might.
Fair enough. You guys walk out,
Yeah.
and there he is, Gron. Gron the Great.
Tally kind of looks at Gron and then at Nero with like a
What do you think?
This is perfect for you. Oh, you're talking about Trench. We'll see.
Come back in a week.
Yeah.
See him, as you guys go across the street to Gron, you see the sound of a door locking. And you see Trench standing outside locking the door. He, like, puts his hat down, like, puts up the coat. As he starts walking, it starts raining. You hear him mumbling to himself. The streets aren't what they used to.
A saxophone in the background for some
Oh, for
reason?
sure, for sure.
Saxophone, no, if a saxophone player conveniently on the sidewalk.
Yeah. It's just a bar, just going for it.
We'll kind of walk over to Gron and Did you like follow us the whole way? Or...
Waited for you to leave the building. You didn't seem to be paying any attention.
Oh. I guess we weren't. But I'm glad you were.
Well, you didn't say that you weren't going to be the cause of trouble. You kind of look like a cause of trouble. So
I do cause quite a bit. Well, I end trouble more aptly.
I start trouble.
Alpha and Omega, I suppose.
Have we got a second, or do you got to be somewhere, Nero?
I was gonna help. Brendig look into these doppelgangers later tonight.
Good.
Oh, so you can go along with Gron? Yeah. Go ahead. Let somebody show you around for once.
I just want to go up the street.
All right. I'll see you both whenever I see you. And as Tally's walking off, he'll kind of tip his hat at you, Gron.
Meanwhile, back upstairs, Selena, you're going to be approached by Cephia. Kind of comes over. Hello. I admit I don't know how to address you. I hear you have like a lot of titles. Princess is your favorite? Should I call you Princess?
Princess works.
Okay. Just wanted to see what was going on. See if there's anything I could do to be of assistance. You guys look like you just got into quite the scrape.
Yeah, remember that gladiator ring we asked you to look into? Well, we found it, and we, fought in it.
Oh! Wow. You guys work very fast. We learned some stuff, but I guess you don't need that anymore. So, it works, whatever.
Although, it might be good for you to stick around or stick close because I think we're gonna have some really powerful hags after us. Or wait, Selena might not know she's a hag. Sorry, I'll take that part back. But really powerful bad guys after us.
Yeah? I mean, we can run a little like counter, like a little protection thing. Keep an eye and make sure you guys don't get hit too hard by one of the factions.
That would be helpful.
Okay. Who should we be on the lookout for?
Well, pretty much all of them.
Right. That's a very broad scope of people to keep an eye out for, I'm afraid.
House Tarkanan and well, I guess Selena wouldn't really know unless it was shared, but I don't think it was.
Just say, well, just give me one. we can keep an eye on one easy enough and make sure they don't come anywhere near you. But if you're giving us a whole bunch, there's only the 4 of us.
Yeah, keep an eye on Tazra or Tora from House Tarkanan.
Okay, keep an eye out for House Tarkanan. We'll keep them off your back. Any updates that I should send to the Castellantis?
Yes, a very important one, but it's you can't tell anyone. It's got to be kept secret. Well, you can tell the Castle Lanterns, but just know by having this information, you might be in danger.
I mean, these days it's dangerous to step outside your door, and I assure you, my loyalty and discretion belongs to your group and Castle Lanterns and the ladies.
Well, it's pretty exciting. We found an eye that goes to the stone.
You found an eye that goes to the stone.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, that's incredible. They're gonna be elated to hear that. Absolutely. I'll send someone to pass it along, and we'll keep an eye out for. Is that why?
You should deliver the news yourself, though. I wouldn't trust it in paper. It could be intercepted.
Fair enough. I'll take a sky coach. I'll be back. In like an hour, probably less. And I'll leave my guys here to keep an eye out on the place and make sure you don't get hit by Tarkanan. Is that where you found the eye by chance? I don't want you to be nosy. I just.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. And she'll tell her the story of being the winners of the gladiator match, and then storming the castle, so to speak, and finding the eye. And yeah, she'll tell her the whole cool story. And also the people from House. Well, I guess maybe Selena thinks they're from House Dask because they recognized Gron. So maybe, yeah. But anyway, yeah, she'll tell that to Safina as well.
Oh boy, you guys are in some hot water, but I mean, you got an eye. That's incredible. Only 2 to go. I'm gonna. Thanks for telling me the story. I'm gonna head out immediately. It's between me and you. Just in case, don't tell my other guys. Just in case.
Okay, that's a deal.
And she'll get up and she'll make a beeline towards the Randar Sky Coach. Very cool. Sweet. Let's head down and see what Gron and Nero are up to. The best friends. The 2 best friends of the party. What are you guys up to?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the smell and sound of quenched steel.
Fair enough. You don't walk even a block. You just kind of walk in to find someone that you're fairly new here. You walk in to find these 2 gentlemen working away at their forges. One seems to have some affinity for the fire, and another affinity for the water. They both seem to work away, and you would see outside on their sign there is the stamp of guild approval from House Kenneth. These guys are Kenneth approved quality goods.
Evening.
One of them, the one guy goes, "Evening, welcome. Looking for some steel, looking for some armor. What can we do for you?"
Yeah, my armor's all right. I need a new axe. Match one of these. And what the hell can you do with this?
Giving him the trident.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's a fine piece of weaponry right there. I could take it off your hands. I can only give you so much for it, though. No, I can give you a box of hand axes for this if you want.
Or a good axe. You have a good axe?
You just tell me the kind of axe you want, and I'll put it in your hand for this thing, if that's what you mean. Brain axe, battle axe, hand axe. We got them all.
Battle axe.
You want a pair of them?
I already have one. Pair doesn't do me any good.
All right. He'll bring out like basically like an unused weapon stand. He'll put it in front of you, and he'll go through various boxes and just walk over to the stand and start like putting them on the stand, and sort of gesture for you to like pick them up, check their weight, look at them over, and see if you like them. He'll just keep putting axes on the stand until there's probably like 3 or 4 of every variety of axe, and you can pick your favorite.
All right. Yeah.
Just getting out how much money we'd be willing to provide you for such a fine quality good. Oh yeah. Let's see. Nope. This book. This is too bad. Off the dome, I believe they go for 200. He says, "I can give you 100 gold for this trident. Why don't we call it call it 100 gold and 1 axe of your choice."
Okay. That'll do.
All right, if you're sure. And he
Absolutely.
will happily part with a battle axe, it sounds like, or whatever axe you want, and 100 gold pieces. You'll put a bag of it in your hand. Thank you very much. I'll really appreciate it.
Apparently, there was something especially good about that.
Yeah,
What
I
was-
can tell.
What was so especially good about it?
Well, it has the power to command sea creatures to do what you want.
So it had some sort of ensorcelment.
Yeah,
About it?
it's magical. Yeah, definitely magical.
You got an axe?
I got a couple.
Do you have an ensorcelled axe?
Oh, a magic axe. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
That's okay.
Nothing in the shop, but probably try and find one for you if you like.
That'd be good.
All right. Tell you what. He sort of rubs his chin as he thinks about how best to go about this. He says, "Tell you what, friend. Why don't you give me some money here to go looking around on your behalf? Tell you what. Hand me back that 100 gold. Throw in an extra 100, and come back in a week, and I'll see what kind of weapons I can get for you that have a little bit more oomph to them."
Done.
All right. They will come with a cost attached to that, so
That's
But
fine.
all right, sweet. This will be plenty of resource for me to look around. Like I said, come back in a week and see what I found.
Thank you.
All
Oh,
right,
Gron.
Gron. Right. I'm Embrick. Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
This is Nero.
Oh yeah, we met. Good to see you, Nero.
This is Gron. He's new.
Yeah, he said. new to the party, huh? Well,
Mm-hmm.
good luck. Things are pretty crazy around here right now.
Yeah, you're telling me.
All right. Well, plenty of work to be done. Have a good one.
Take care. I'm done now. Where do you need to go?
I'm in back up to the Platinum Watch, and Ryan, I'm putting up one of the posters for the Tiger Eye Detective.
Oh yeah. Way to go.
And like the bulletin board, I guess we have. I guess bars have bulletin boards. Or something like that.
Yeah, you find some place to post flyers. No worries.
Right next to a poster for, free kittens that have tear off tabs at the bottom.
Free kittens. Cool. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
I would like to study the journal.
Yeah, absolutely. You could sit down and go for a nice, terrible read of someone's really horrible life. The journal is dated. The first entry is dated. I think it would probably be around like.
Are we recording? Yeah, we are.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm actually going to go double check what I'm about to say here just to be certain. Okay. Scroll. It is dated 2 years before the end of the war, before the end of the last war, which would have been around the time of the morning. It isn't dated at the morning. I'm going to say it's dated a little after. No, it's dated a little before. Sorry, I'm kind of. This part of me is making stuff up a little bit as well. So it's dated not long before, like maybe a month before the morning is the first entry. And it essentially starts to say something along the lines of, I thought I'd start keeping a journal. They didn't allow us to have such things back in Brayland. We were items, we were weapons, we were things to be expended, and our thoughts had no meaning. So we couldn't keep such records of our lives, and so I would begin the record of mine. And it goes on to tell about horrific missions that this woman went through. Dozens and dozens of close friends who have died, going through the ups and downs of her life, of like the initial shock of being sent on her first mission after training, where it went from sort of a, she speaks of like initially having a pride, of like, finally someone might appreciate me. Like, if that means using my talents, so be it. Like, someone sees me as more than a monster. And then she says, but how fucking wrong was I? 4 out of 6 of us like died before we got through the border, and they killed like the 5th one who got out alive, not including her, as a warning to me not to fail and to not come back if the mission failed. And I learned very quickly what it is, and starts to go on about the ups and downs of realizing that this wasn't a great opportunity, this was a cage, that anyone who tried to escape was very quietly disappeared. The horrible things that she was forced to do, killing her own kind, aberrant people, about going behind enemy lines and hitting civilian targets, about being sent on like suicide runs for the small possibility that a military target may or may not be there. A lot of it she attributes to dumb luck that she's even been alive this long, and just tons and tons of missions. Straw that broke the camel's back was this little girl that was taken, who had a rather advanced aberrant dragon mark for her age. She was, her power was that she had the ability to bend metal, like had accentuated control of metal. And every time she used it, though, she would scream in pain because it was incredibly painful to use. And after a while, they got fed up and tried to kill this little girl because they're like, you're useless to us and we're not going to give up their secrets. And she tried to defend the child, and one of the sergeants killed her in her arms, stabbed her in the chest while she was trying to protect her and hold her, and then beat the hell out of Tasha. It speaks of one mission where she was horrifically scarred across her face, where she got caught in an explosion, barely survived. She wears a mask now to cover it. And talking about how she got an escape together for all of the members of Tarkanan to get out. And, talking about, like, we will call ourselves House Tarkanan for the name of our predecessors who were oppressed and killed for what they were. And just like, there is such a profound hatred in this woman. And frankly, not an unstableness. She's clearly very sharp in her vision, She says, like, I use the memory of that girl to fuel my reminder that they will never let us leave and that mercy's only going to get us killed. I've seen it over and over and over again. This is the only path to survival as brutal as it is. And it speaks of horrific night terrors that she has and the creation of the artifact that you saw in her chambers. She said, I don't need to dream, I just need to be able to goddamn sleep if these people are going to rely on me to lead them. She talks of someone named Smile. She says, thank God for Smile. She's the only one left of the original crew. Basically speaks of the Smile individual's right-hand man, or right-hand woman, or changeling, so who knows. And remarks that she's a little bit more brutal, a little bit more sadistic. She goes, sure, I kill and I murder and I send people to do that, but I'm refined about it. I know that Smile enjoys it. I know that when she takes a life, she gets glee from it. And I need to keep an eye out. It speaks of you guys. It speaks of the pain in the ass you guys about the dragon heist. And it speaks about how she could use the money to help more aberrant dragon mark people, essentially. How she could advance House Tarkanan. And there's a lot of conversation in there about how she has brought in, like, she's basically sent people abroad to find aberrant dragon-marked folks, capable or not, and bring them into House Tarkanan. And whether or not they become assassins or murderers or whatever, they feed them and they can serve in other ways, like being cooks or cleaning, whatever. But despite the brutalist terrorist nature of House Tarkanan, there is clearly a desire to serve her people, and she is steadfast in deep heart, past belief that this is the only way to protect her people, is to fight back, to stab before being stabbed, to be preemptive, to be brutal and terrifying. And that is the only way her people will survive another year alive, is if they've proved themselves a great enough threat, a terrifying enough force that they won't come to her doorstep. So she is surviving from terror, and she is forced to lead House Tarkanan because no one else can.
That's
generally what the book says.
Okay, cool. This Smile individual.
Yeah.
Does this account of Smile like kind of the mannerisms, or I guess just the way of describing the individual, does it match with, I suppose, the choice of words on the note that was signed by a wasn't it like simile or some shit?
Oh, if there was a word there that was simile, it was meant to be Smile.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, spell check may have fucked me over.
Okay.
Yeah, you have seen Smile probably. That was probably signed Smile. My mistake.
Okay.
As far as the book tells, there's very much a sort of Professor X Magneto relationship where they have different ways of going about things, but at the end of the day they have like a very deep respect for one another, and Smile believes things should be run a different way, but at the end of the day will do what he says, and has proven it time and time again.
So the leader of House Tarkanan, the other what was that name again?
Tasra Tarkanan.
Tasra Tarkanan?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the author of this journal.
So Tasra Tarkanan.
Hang on a second, I might have got it. Oh. I think. Give me a second. Sorry.
You're good.
No, sorry. Her name is Thora. Thora Tarkanan.
Sora Tarkanan.
Sora Tarkanan is the author of this book and is clearly the leader of House Tarkanan, and it is her chambers that you were in when you found the armor and all this information.
Got it. So Sora Tarkanan has led House Tarkanan in this way to be deadly killers, you know, with the hope that if we become deadly enough and our legend, our word of mouth, I guess, becomes strong enough, then everyone in my house and aberrant dragon marks will not be infringed upon, endangered, whatever.
This book is very much framed as someone with a survivalist mentality. This isn't a grand plan, dominate the world or save us from this or that. It's very much a like, this is what's been proven time and time again the only way to keep our enemies off our doorsteps. And I don't know how long it'll last, but it's the only way. It speaks very bitterly towards the King's Citadel, the Black Lantern specifically, so the Brailish Crown. Very bitterly towards them, and even more so bitterly against Dragonmarked houses, and remarks them her major enemies and all aberrant Dragonmark's major enemies of House Tarkanan. And like she even states that she will be more inclined to accept contracts against members of the Dragonmarked houses than any other houses. It's like if someone puts out a mark on an heir, that one goes to the front of the line. Because she's like, they hunt us actively, so we need to show them that we're not to be fucked with.
But Smile, on the other hand,
Smile on the other hand
is
seems to be a teacher.
sadistic fuck.
She's a sadistic fuck, and she seems to be like the right hand man, the head like assassin teacher of House Tarkanan, and like a huge member of the operation.
Okay. So there's definitely seems like there's a disconnect maybe between their methods, right?
Yeah. What Tosra seems to put, or excuse me, Thora, I've got myself saying Tosra. What Thora puts forward is that she thinks Smile's a bit short-sighted and doesn't see the big picture, and also hasn't been put in the position of having to keep these. She doesn't even call herself a leader. She keeps herself refers to herself as the person who's keeping these people alive. She's like, if I weren't here, all hell would descend on these people, innocent or not, and everyone would be murdered to the last man without trial. It is upon me to keep these people alive. She doesn't consider herself a leader. She considers their only salvation. And Smile, she considers that the problem she sees in Smile's philosophy is that Smile does it for the art of killing. She does it for the joy of killing. She does it for the art of assassination and the ability to assassinate, the skill and the sadistic joy behind it. Which is why she thinks she could never be a leader. She could never help save House Tarkanan, because it's not about Tarkanan for her, or it's about the kill. It's about the revenge. She's not about protecting Tarkanan. She's about attacking everyone else. So again, the Xavier Magneto philosophy. Magneto's like, fuck the humans, and that's Smile. And she's like, protect Tarkanan, which is Xavier, protect the mutants. So defense versus offense.
Okay. Very informative.
Yeah, it is a very informative book.
It kind of changes the way that we should go about our execution, I think. But that's something to discuss.
But in the meantime, Brendig, 2 hours are probably up by now. You're like, better head to the Sky Coach. Sort of stretch. Is anyone going with? Did you want anyone to go with you, Brendig, to this meeting?
I'd offer Nero to come. I mean, I'd offer for everyone to come, but I think Nero was interested.
Fair enough.
And if anyone didn't, I would leave a note just saying.
Cool. Selena's going. Tally's getting deep into that book. Gron, do you want to protect your? That's
Following the guy I'm under contract to follow.
Fair enough. And we got Brendig leading the gang.
Did I have time to get a short rest in that time?
Absolutely. Everyone should have got a short rest here this time.
Excellent.
Let's see here. And we've got. Come on, brain. Dwarf, Brendig, there we go. As you guys are getting there, you'll notice that the sky coach is there. You're like, all right, well, hopefully they'll be back soon. You guys maybe wait around not too long, like 5 minutes. The sky coach does return. Dover steps off and kind of lets the gangplank off. He goes, hey, yeah, get over here. You need to get around. I got you, boys and girls. Come on. You'll see stepping off is Sephia, who is going to see you all and approach with a smile. And she's going to say, hi, I just got off from a meeting with the bosses. They want to see you for breakfast. They're very happy with your progress, and they want to just talk about it. That's what they said. They want to host you for breakfast tomorrow morning.
Oh. Okay then, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just be in the bar doing what we talked about, Princess. All right, have a good one. And she will walk away.
And as we take the sky coach over, away from the captain, I ask, did somebody tell Sephia about what happened?
Yeah, I told her everything.
Of course you did.
I'm assuming that was Sephia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
No,
like
I
her.
didn't tell her anything.
She's pretty cool.
Yes, she is. She's also a major alliance we have to upkeep now.
Yeah. Yeah, Selena,
That's okay. That's okay. I like Sephia as well.
okay, I see, like, she's really useful, she's strong and everything, but, Selena, let's all agree going forward that before we tell it to everyone outside of the watch about what's been going on, let's just all get on the same page first, you know?
I suppose
Maybe
I could.
just a bit of discretion. I'll work with you
Yeah.
on it too. We can do it together.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll try, but I usually don't ask for permission.
That's completely fair. I think it's just that some information is more volatile.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, exactly.
that being said, I think it's okay.
Well,
Should be
I told her to be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
see.
Awesome. No worries. Well, let's go to the order.
Drunken Dragon.
And actually, while we're in the sky coach, I'll say, actually, it was crazy seeing your two friends there at Tarkanan running around. Did you see them? Talking to you, Princess. The goblins.
Oh, I did see them. The traitors.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't pay them. Pay people.
I guess they're minions at heart.
Yeah, I did forget to pay him a time or two.
Oh.
This money thing's a little tricky, but that doesn't give them an excuse to go work for a criminal underworld or whatever.
People
Offer
take
him a
what
better
they
contract.
get.
What? Sorry.
Offer him a better contract.
Oh, I'm done with those two. I don't like
Yeah,
them.
there was a whole situation, Gron. It's touchy right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, sorry, I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny seeing them there. I forgot their names though.
I think it's fitting that you've forgotten their names, actually.
Yeah, well, I think I looked it up last time and I forgot again. Oh man.
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
All right. You guys fly around for half an hour on this sky coach.
Yeah, yes, Ryan. Selena thinks crime Sindo cats are bad.
I like cats, but sure. Okay, after a half an hour, you guys are gonna land. You hear the beats, the sounds of the nightclubs coming from the Drunken Dragon. You guys make your way up in there. Hell yeah. Down there. Oh. All right. Make your way inside. As you make your way inside, you will see War Dragon sitting on the other side of the table. He'll like wave at you guys from across the bar. Give you a little like. But you guys can all find your way to meet up with. I believe it's Matrimony. Yeah, you guys find Matrimony, and he goes, "Oh, you're all." He looks at you and goes, "Oh, were you did Lord Fjarlin send you all?"
Lord,
Yes, he did.
Excellent.
We're with the Platinum Watch. He unfortunately has had a tragic event, but we wish to uphold the meeting on his behalf.
Well, excellent. Well, you are all members, so by all means, right this way. Hope he's doing okay. He will take you to the club, make your way through all the dancing, all the music, which I am desperately trying to pull up. There it is.
before we begin the meeting, I'm gonna ask the bartender if I can put up a poster for the Tiger's Eye.
Yeah, go for it. Woo!
But the bartender's really okay with it. Wow.
This is the greatest night of my life. I love the Drunken Dragon.
The bartender is dancing like
That's
that?
definitely somebody that just jumped behind the counter.
Coyote Ugly situation.
Yeah, it's a Coyote Ugly situation. Yeah, no, you can put up a poster and nobody seems to mind. You definitely do it. No worries.
Okay, awesome.
Hell yeah. All right, you four make your way up to a private room. Kind of windows look out onto the streets behind you. And yeah, you walk into the room where you see, I think Brendig was with Viatelli for this meeting. So you will recognize the bartender Bonnie. And she is with a couple of other individuals that you don't recognize. And as you walk in, you are going to see their skin and their clothing sort of lose all of its color and sort of fade into a very long, spindly, mouthless, noseless, beady yellow eyelid eye creature. Oh, it's a dog, which I've not seen before. Not a gobbleganger, a dog. Yeah, it's about four of them around the room. Bonnie smiles and says, "Well, this is everybody. Shall we begin?"
Of course.
Excellent. Matrimony is going to say, "Well, thank you everybody for coming. We just want to do a little bit of a preliminary interview to see if you all have what it takes to join the esoteric order. So let us begin. And just to expedite things a little bit, throughout the course of the interview, he asks a number of questions. The doppelganger is a little hard to read. You can see Matrim's very into Bonnie and her friends. I would like everybody to roll me an insight check to see if you think these people are trustworthy enough to join the order.
Okay. Five.
24.
24. Tally.
Tally's not here.
Oh, Tally's right here?
He's reading the book.
I mean, I
Right.
can be there.
No,
you
no,
you
you're
said I
reading the
was
book, that's
preoccupied.
Unless you read the book. You're busy.
I've seen people read while walking.
In the walls.
Successful.
Tally, you're really wrapped up in that.
So, Gron, or would you want to be keeping an eye on the interviews?
I'm keeping an eye on Nero because that's the contract, but I have absolutely no care about what they're doing. I have no idea what the esoteric order is.
Fair enough. And since Selena is not present, we'll say Selena's off to the side going, "Oh, I like your axe." And this is really kind of Nero and Brendig. Nero, you are convinced they're all trustworthy. They all seem like great guys. They all seem worthy to join. They seem trustworthy. Brendig, you are less certain. You are pretty sure Bonnie is a stand-up character, their leader. You think she's trustworthy enough, but the other four, you don't feel confident in their potential honesty, their loyalty. Metromerrick says, "Thank you all for coming. We're going to take a moment to deliberate." And the doppelgangers and Bonnie will leave. And he will turn to you two and say, "So, what do you all think? I thought they were great, fine people. The esoteric order could benefit greatly."
I don't like that Bonnie's alone.
You don't like what?
I was just saying I don't like that Bonnie went out alone with them, but
Oh, really?
where are they off to?
Oh, they're just waiting outside for our result. Outside the door, really. Just giving us a private moment.
Sure. I think these individuals are very good at spinning a story and making things seem a certain way. But I don't know that things are necessarily adding up, and it would be in the Order's best interest.
Truly, I will defer to your judgment. I've been told I get a little wrapped up in people, but none of them. I think that they're all not material for the esoteric order.
Well, we could try and further interview. I could cast a aura compelling them to state their intentions with the Order, but that would require cooperation.
Indeed. I would. Sad to hear that you don't believe there. Well, we can always ask them. We can always
Something just seems off. That's all.
ask them. Fair enough. And what about you, Mr. Duskfall? Do you what do you believe?
I seem okay by me. I trust Brendig on this one.
Ah. So you think they're all good people, and you think that they're all not? Tricky. Very well. Why don't we see if they might be willing to undergo this zone of truth you have spoken of? We'll give them one last chance. See if they can gain your confidence, Miss Lord Kundarak.
Yeah, I'll just nod to Princess and Gron to be ready.
Okay. Yeah, you bring them all back in, and Matrim says, "Well, everyone, we are almost concluded with our interviews here. We would wish simply for all of you to submit to a truth spell. We simply wish to be extra sure that our new members are going to be forthright. You see?" Two of them say, "Oh, fuck this," and they leave. And I think, Nero, you're very shocked at that. You thought they were like, "Oh, they're great."
Yes, Brendig was right.
Yeah, he looks and goes, "Oh." Bonnie says, "I have no problem submitting to some kind of truth test." The other two sort of look a little like they follow Bonnie's lead, and they will submit to a zone of truth.
Yep, I'll cast a zone of truth.
Right. I will tell you what. I will allow both of you to roll one more time. Selena, you were a little busy fascinating over Gron's new axe, but at this time, thanks to the power of Zone of Truth, if you wish to roll your own insight, I'll give you advantage because the Zone of Truth makes it very hard to hide things.
Oh, do we all get advantage?
No, I'm giving you two a reroll to compensate.
Wait, so does that mean Brendig doesn't have to reroll?
It's okay. Same thing, 24.
Yeah, so Brendig, you remain confident that Bonnie alone is trustworthy of this group.
Yeah.
Trustworthy and good enough to join this. You
Yeah.
remain steadfast and confident in this. Nero, what'd you get?
22 with a natural 20.
You see that Brendig was onto something, and you realize that the other two doppelgangers are certainly not, good stuff. But Bonnie seems to be an upright, trustworthy individual. Selena, what'd you roll?
19.
You similarly believe that Bonnie seems trustworthy and a good member for the Esoteric Order, and the other two are not to be trusted.
In what sense are they not? Like, are they like prying for too much information? Or they just seem like bad people?
They just don't. You don't know if they're bad people necessarily by what's happened in the interview. They just seem like they're a little out for themselves. Like if it was a decision between the greater good or the Esoteric Order over their own personal good, they choose themselves. So they're
And
a little
ultimately,
bit too.
the order is for benevolent magic. And
Yeah, the use of benevolent magic. So you get the
Got
sense that they're a little opportunist, a little self-serving.
Okay. Yeah, Brendig would just thank everyone for submitting to the spell. Ew. I don't want to finish my thought anymore. Tally ruined it. You pick it up, Tally.
Pick it up. Whew.
Oh my god, no. Matchroom will sort of pick it up and say, yes, as Lord Kundarak was saying, all of you have made excellent submissions. Thank you very much. We would like to speak to Bonnie privately, and we will conclude our interviews. Thank you very much. And he will, as the other two leave, he'll say, Bonnie, thank you very much for bringing your allies in. I'm sorry to say that they are not what the Esoteric Order is looking for. With that said, you seem to be an upstanding and good-hearted individual, and we would be most excited to offer you a position in our order. And she looks a little like, thank you, I'll have to think about this. I'll have to think about it. Those are some good friends of mine. Flawed, but good friends. I'll think about it. Thank you. And she'll shake all of your hands and leave. And with that, Matron goes, well, that went rather well. It was good you were all here. To think I almost was willing to let all of them in. That would have gone bad. That would have gone very bad.
I think the strength of the order is in numbers.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And who better to conduct such interviews of trustfulness and the knowledge of a person's interior than a cleric of the Sovereign Host himself? So, thank you. And may I be happy to provide each of you with, here. And he is going to provide each of you 50 gold pieces.
Nice. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I'll let you know if the order requires any additional assistance of you, but as of right now, we don't have any work that is up to the standard of your skills, so we'll be sure to get back to you.
Thank you. Have a good night to you.
Good night to you as well. With that, mission's complete. Would you guys wish to stay at the Drunken Dragon or head home and grab some shut-eye? What's the plan?
It's been a long day. Nero actually suggests, yeah, maybe we can go home.
Okay.
Yeah, Selena would be ready to turn in.
You all head back. Your bar's popping off. You're more than welcome to hang around the bar and see what's going on, but it has been a very long day. Perhaps sleep would be the most wonderful right now. Tally, you have read some very interesting information tonight. Information about someone who has been shaped by the horrors of war. And your dreams are the stuff of nightmares. You dream of faces that you've seen before. Oh, sorry. You dream of faces you've seen before. Faces that you last saw in terror, last saw in fear. You feel gray, black mist at the edge of your vision. You feel that your muscle memory is coming back, for skills you had once before. But it is in the pages of this book that perhaps you have found, as much as you might have need to admit it, or perhaps at the very least, someone you recognize in yourself. Someone who has suffered war, been changed by it. At most, someone you see yourself kinship with. Whatever you feel, the use of your mind, this exercising of your mind to darker war-born events, the exercising of your body to what it was capable of during the last war. And strangely enough, when the mind and the body are working in unison, it activates things of the spirit. And your spirit is a great term, for it is not alone in this activity. You are surrounded by death. You are surrounded by cries. You are surrounded by memory. Without saying too much, not everything. There's a haze, there's like a mist to look through, perhaps the great mist itself isn't. But you remember who you were, remember the things that you've done, and the reasons why you did them. Remember your life. Remember the deeds you've done in their entirety, up until about a year before the end of the last war, where it seems almost like the grey mist itself, or excuse me, 3 years before the end of the last war, a year before the war, as if the grey mist itself of the morning has found its way all the way to Sharn and all the way to the horizon, as if it is hiding things about yourself that you had left behind or forgotten. You recognize just what a dark person you are, the dark things you've done. And you will awaken to remind yourself you are not so different, or have not been so different. People who are fighting for their very lives, and for the things they believe, ever willing to do anything they can to keep those people they are loyal to alive, no matter how dark the deed. And that's where we'll go to break. Hopefully Tally will be back with us momentarily.
I am here.
Oh, he's been here.
Oh, he's here, just like
He is
Batman.
in the
I've
darkness.
been here always.
Just like
I've learned
Batman.
of Gron.
It's the bats.
It's the best.
It's the web slinger. Get him.
Nero does have a voice like that. Yeah, get it.
Oh my god, that would be a great character. It's just like literally the henchman. Fucking, yeah, get him. No business being a high level.
I think that's my character.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like you could argue that's Nero's character a little bit.
Yeah, he's
Definitely.
way over.
100%.
Where's the other goons? I'm just a goon, guys.
I don't understand why everyone's so scared of the bat. If I see him, He won't be a bat for long. Or some shit.
Average Arkham Knight enemy before they get hung.
Exactly. He's like been standing behind him the whole time.
All right.
Yeah, I afraid no bat. I'm gonna wait till he shows up. I'm like, ah!
Proceeds to get curb stomped.
All right, you guys all wake up the next day with all of your dreams of the various goons you've encountered. When that platinum watch shows up, they going down. But now they won't. So
Who's going down?
you wake up. You guys have Tally. You wake up from probably a little bit of an alarming dream. As you're trying to perhaps sort, was it a dream? Was it reality? You have inevitable truth being one more than the other. And the rest of you are having a breakfast to get to up in Skyway.
Oh yeah, we got breakfast. Oh yeah.
Presumably Tally would be invited along.
Yeah, we'll tell Tally about it too.
So yeah, Tally, you get up, you're in your white undies with your bathrobe and your newspaper under your arm and your coffee. And everyone's like, no, come on, we got a breakfast at the castle entrance.
The castle and
Yeah. You know, Selena told him about adventure.
how'd it go?
Well,
And you can like his hair is all fucking disheveled. Like he looks like he had a bad fucking just sleep. He slept very poorly.
you okay, dude?
Are any of us okay?
I'm fantastic.
Yeah, better than it could be, but yeah.
Let me run some water on my face.
Okay.
Goes to the bathroom. Comes back. Okay, let's go. No!
Perfect
no!
get up. Like he comes back, same as he always has looked. And surprisingly, very fast time.
It's like the Freaky Friday where she like screaming, goes in the bathroom, and like 5 seconds later comes out full drinks.
Exactly. 2000s movie magic right there.
Exactly. Okay, you guys all hopping on the Sky Coach.
Where is it we're going?
Skyway breakfast with some major people.
Okay.
They're very rich.
No perception check is needed. Gron is not somebody you take to polite company. He
Yeah,
doesn't look it, and he certainly doesn't smell it.
Just all the more reason we should take.
I love that he just said, okay. It's like you guys have signed something, but I can't tell
I think
you
that
what.
says more about Gron than it says about you guys. Gron's
True.
just seen so much shit, he's just like, no. Going to the Nine Hills, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I getting paid? Okay.
Can someone remind me the nature of this breakfast?
They want to do an update about everything that's happened. Selena told Cephia, and Cephia told the Castellanches. So they want to, I guess, congratulate us and talk, I guess.
Okay.
They hired you to do what?
What was that, Sally?
Sorry.
Oh, Gron, they hired the Platinum Watch to find out more about the Dragon Heist and to share a percentage, a very large percentage of the money to them so that they can help their child. children,
Yeah.
plural.
What are they being held hostage somewhere? There are options.
They've got something bad. I don't know if it's a disease or a curse or what. There you go. Magic curse. Yep. All the best stuff.
Well, I know where you might be able to stick them, which will likely put them out of reach.
I thought you were gonna say out of misery.
No,
Oh,
It's not that kind of danger, Gron. If you want, they can explain it to you.
yeah. Just see the kids.
I don't really care, but I mean, I care a little bit, but you know, they're not my contract holder. Oh, by the way, Tally, I'm gonna need a brief break sometime after this breakfast thing, so you'll need to keep an eye on Nero.
Who said I was ever not?
I'm just letting you know that I got something that needs doing.
Thank you for letting me know, Gron. I appreciate it.
But seriously, if these people have got some magic evil curse thing going on, take the kids to Thrain. Take them to the Seat of the Silver Flame.
Yeah.
There isn't anything that's gonna touch them there.
Nothing's gonna touch them in one of the most religious places in the world.
No.
Ooh,
That was too deep. That was too deep.
that was too deep.
I mean,
was.
hey, no.
Perhaps they would be safe with devout members of the Silver Flame. I mean, Lord Kundarak could probably speak volumes about the Silver Flame.
He's with the Sovereign Host.
Silver Flame, Sovereign Host.
I mean,
Both.
he could probably
Yeah,
still.
I'm a Templar of the Silver Flame. As are you, Princess. Not to remind you.
Yeah, but I don't know that much about him.
Oh, well, here, let me tell you.
Pulls out
Yeah.
tomes and chapters.
It was Jehovah's Witness.
It was
Here
in
you
the
go.
first year of the 7th moon of the war of the.
Not even that actually, but could I do just general religion check into the validity of that?
The validity of the Silver Flame.
The
No,
validity
like
of
if
what
the
Gron
Silver
was
Flame, if
alluding.
powerful members of the
Oh.
Silver Flame could just purge the curse from the Castellanters.
Make a history or religion check. Yeah, see if there's someone. Yeah.
Whose god is stronger?
28.
These are the real questions.
Enric, you perhaps spent some time in Thrain, coming to understand sort of a bit of a rival to your religion. Not an enemy by any measure, but a rival. Thrain is chock full of holy people. Tons and tons of holy people. Gron is not wrong to say that there is probably someone out there. Their entire government is a what's the term? Theocracy. If there was anywhere in the world to go to look for some holy magic, you best start with Thrain.
Yeah.
With your high world, however, the only thing I'll give you about why they perhaps maybe have not considered reaching out to Thrain is because the Church of the Silver Flame is very steadfast in its wish to defend the innocent from evil. Which is to say that if, two very wealthy parents showed up and said, we have children who are cursed by the Dark Six, who's to say what might happen? They might take the kids from them. Be like, well, how did they become cursed? You're irresponsible parents. Fuck you. We're gonna take your children and have them raised up in the church if we can save them, and have you arrested on the merits of you not abiding by our religion. So you can understand that it's probably a risky maneuver for the Castellanzers.
Some of the exact reasons Benric doesn't love the Silver Flame at times. Like radicalism.
They can be very righteous, let's call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, righteous, yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, yes, Gron, that is a good suggestion. I think perhaps it'll be more of a closer to a last shot, but for now we're focused on this eye.
I just know that there's stories about some of the clans who war with, you know, some of the bad things from below.
Yes, I understand. And he will like lock eyes with you and not. It's
I mean, they call it the demon waste for a reason.
that they do. Well, suppose we have a breakfast to attend.
Before we arrive, one last thing, sorry.
Just as a quick note, because I forgot to do it. That would be 2, 4, 6, 8. That'd be 2 gold for whoever took yesterday's journey to the Drunken Dragon. Sorry,
Okay.
Go ahead, Nero.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over to Selena and say, like, by the way, maybe we don't mention the part about, you know, having the artifact and the eyes in that hammer of yours. Just say it's in a vault in Kundarak. Safe and sound.
Oh, I'm not stupid. I wouldn't share that information.
Oh, it was like, okay, awesome, on the same page then. Page then.
A likely story.
Because the two, exactly, because the 2 best defenses that thing has right now, beyond you guarding it, is people not knowing you have it on you.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, and I fist bump her.
Yeah, I'll fist bump Nero back.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, her tiny little fist bumps you and breaks your middle finger.
And I whispered all that to make sure that, and I whispered that so the driver can't hear us.
Yeah, Dover's like, man, all the whispering. Well, what? Oh, I thought we were all friends here. You know, whispering. I get it. Sean's a mysterious place. I get you. It's all good. I don't take no offense or nothing. And you guys can spend 2, 4, 6 silver to go up to Skyway.
2 silver, okay.
6 silver, sorry.
Oh, 6 silver, okay.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 6.
Each?
Each. Whenever you're on a sky coach, it'll always be each. If I don't say it, my apologies. I should say it.
Do they have Uber Eats or DoorDash perhaps in?
Oh, sure. If you want something delicious from Upper Central, I'll be happy to deliver it for you.
Oh no, I'm saying that because I may need a secondary form of income.
Oh,
I imagine people ride around in like broomsticks.
if you can hire a sky coach, if you can purchase for yourself a sky coach, then you know, anything's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Just thinking out loud. Thank you, though.
Okay. All right. Sorry, just getting something. Just checking something real quick.
Ryan.
Yep.
Once you're done with that, can you check your Zoom messages?
Of course I do.
What are you up to, you mischievous fellow?
Alright, keep your secrets.
What? Mischievous? I don't know whatever you mean. I can't do the twisty, round thing.
Cue hairless cat.
Yeah.
On the way up, Dover's gonna say, "Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting to tell you. I found out how you guys can purchase my Sky Coach if you were a little bit more full time. If there was something that you was looking into. If you want, you see, we don't purchase Sky Coaches here in Sharn. What you want is to purchase the Medallion of the Sky. It's a limited government-issued license to operate one, and then they supply you with the Sky Coach. So I'll tell you what, you guys want, you can always, pay for my medallion, and if you do, then my Sky Coach is at your disposal for all time, forever and ever.
What's the price of the medallion?
You're not gonna be happy about it. It's expensive. I had to go to Lyran and ask all about it. Well, the medallion plus the coach itself from the government, it runs up to 10K.
Ooh.
10,000 gold.
Yep, that's right. But I got an alternative option for you if you're looking for a fair price, something a little bit better. If you wanted to pay me, say, 5 gold a day, I can just stand by and be ready for you at all times.
5 from each of us?
No, just from your group collective. 5 gold a day, and that'll ensure Dover Lyrandar is accessible 24/7 for your party and your party only. But that is a rental, as opposed to a purchase.
Yeah, I don't.
I got guild dues to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Oh, well, we understand. We understand what you mean. I look at the others and say, 5 gold a day.
I don't hate that.
We all chip in 1 gold a day. Not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, because if we pay for that every day, then he's basically our Sky Coach pilot.
That's right. One and only.
What if we pay you 50 up front now, and we got you for the next 10 days?
50 up front? That means I'm yours for 10 days
Oh!
I got 10 gold I can burn.
Yeah, if you want to pitch in 10 gold, then I'm your man.
Let's do it.
All right, 10 gold from you, 10 gold from you, 10 gold from you, 10 gold from you. Everyone provides 10 gold. He says, well, look at that. You've got yourself a Sky Coach permanently yours 24/7 for the next 10 days. You should be so proud. Thank you very much for your patronage. You'll not be disappointed.
And I also throw in 1 as a tip.
Oh, I always appreciate a good tip. You know what I can buy for this? So many hot dogs.
Oh, yeah. Dude, does Sean have hot dogs?
Oh, you betcha! You should see these hot dogs. Oh, we're here. And at this, at this point, you guys arrive at the manor in question. This is going to make things very easy on me because I believe these are 28-day months. Yep.
Guys, I think we need to learn more about our fellow pilot.
Yeah, you want to stay on here and chit-chat? I can talk instead.
Somebody promised me breakfast.
Yeah, I'd love to, but...
Well, with me, so get off.
Yeah. We should be
I'm
back.
just pulling your chain. All right, I'll be waiting here for you when you're done with your fancy breakfast.
Yeah, we should be maybe an hour at most. We'll grab you a muffin.
Oh, so kind. So, come on, a muffin at this kind of place? Buy me, get me like a crepe or something. You know what I'm saying?
What's a crepe?
I don't know. It's something I heard some central guy say once.
I'll see what there is. You know,
I always wanted to try.
Exactly.
Crepe.
Try.
guys, come on. A crepe? It's like a better pancake.
Here it's lighter. It's very it's very Syrian, very central continental
Fluffy,
sort of
airy.
fluffy. Yeah.
They're not airy at all.
No, they're
I've
not.
made them. They're not airy at all.
They're flat. In fact, they're
Yeah.
like paper flat. Anyway, you guys get there. The same old gentleman comes from the same butler as always, comes to the front, gives you a bow and says, Castellan, Lord and Lady Castellan, we see you. Right this way. Thank you for your attendance. La 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 la. You guys make your way through the building. You'll find your way to wherever the fuck they're eating right now. Yeah, over here in the dining room. You make your way into the dining room, and you are going to see Lord and Lady Castellanter most present. Lord Castellanter will stand up and will say, welcome, friends. Please, come sit. It's, this is a day worth celebrating. Come in. He invites you all to sit. The various servants around the room will pull back the chairs for you that you may sit and push them in behind you, and they will put the hanky across your lap. And it's very like high society. Like suddenly, like this person's pouring water, this person's putting your serviette over your lap, and this person is serving you like a fresh bun. This person's serving you a hot towel to wash your hands with before the meal. Very just like up here service. And Lady Castellanter says, "Yes, it is a wonderful day. We have heard such good news of your progress down in the lower city. Congratulations on your success."
Thank you. It's been hard work, but we're making progress.
Most certainly has been hard work for you and for us. She looks at her husband, and they seem to smile to each other, almost like they've got something they want to tell you a little bit. I must ask. He'll wave to the various servants who will. I'll say that you guys have been all served like food. Now you're served like this really. Like come out with like like just prepared plates, very fancy sort of breakfast, like a very fluffy like egg with like a crepe, and like the plate's got that sort of decorative sauce on the side of it. It's like some of the nicest service you've had. And he just sort of waves, and the servants all vacate the room, the doors close, and says, "So, I must ask, have you succeeded? As we were told by our agent, acquiring the first arm."
Nero's a little taken aback by all the food, the grandeur of the food.
Did she ask how we did it?
He's asking if you truly have. He wants to hear his own ears coming.
Yep, sure did. We snatched it right up.
Incredible. The stone and the arm. I knew you picked the people for the job, dear. And she goes, "Indeed, you always know the right person." She says, "Well, we have some excellent news on our side of things as well towards the progress." Castellanter, Lord Castellanter says, "Indeed, Don, indeed. I'll get into that too. I'm excited too. So, you have found an eye, and may I be very proud to say that we have also found an eye as well."
Wow. Where did you find it?
That's a very good question, actually. We'll get to that in a minute, but because the DM needs to actively look up where they found the fucking eye. But we'll get to that in a minute, but I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate you all. Things are working excellent. Timeline is passing by, but we're moving quite well. We have yet to complete the set, however. There is one more eye in circulation, if I'm not mistaken, yes?
Yep, that's right. 1, 2, 3, yep.
Excellent. So, we'll make a deal with you, of course, as always. You have been so forthright with us. You have clearly been capable agents ever still. We, of course, will be happy to provide you the eye once you find the second one. Should you find the second one, we'll be happy to provide you the eye, and we can proceed with the deal that we pre-made. And that'll be that.
Wait, so they're not going to tell us where the second eye is until we find it?
Oh, of course, yes. For safekeeping.
Totally understandable.
Wait, so the eye's already in your possession?
It is. We have acquired it. Found it. We
Wow.
have many agents at our disposal, some capable. I don't think any so capable as all of you, but capable nonetheless.
May we ask, where did you acquire it from?
Sorry. I'm just trying.
Well, I kind of think we should see it because when I put my eye into the stone, it lit up all magical and stuff. So I bet you if we put your eye in the stone too, it's going to get even more magical. And maybe it could help us on our journey.
Oh, I see. He kind of gives a look to his wife. He looks back and says, well, may we see the stone? Yeah, it should be quiet.
Well, you got to turn around first.
The stone is in very good hands. It's in a safe spot. No,
He looks around the group as if
It's-
wondering to himself which person actually has it.
it's locked up in Kundarak, nice and tight, private vaults.
Yes, I am
Did-
sure
did-
it is. As he looks
Did
at
he
something else
answer?
like
Did he answer the question where they acquired it from?
no, he hasn't because I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay,
Um,
let's hold
So
off.
how about that weather?
Let's hold off on that. He'll answer this, and then I have something else to do.
What kind of plants are those?
Give me a fucking minute.
Shut up!
He's going
Shut
through
the
his
hell up!
briefcase like I'm trying to find out where the agent's found it. Give me a fucking moment. Let's see here.
Selena, what's your favorite muffin?
Probably
Blueberries.
banana nut muffin.
Oh, I was way off.
Yeah, chocolate's always been good to me. What's breakfast like in the Feywild?
Oh, let me tell you all about it. And
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
proceed to tell you all about breakfast in the Feywild, which I don't know anything about, but I'm sure it was spectacular.
Okay, I fucking got it. All right, ready? Oh yes, here's the report right here. There, I just figured out what it was.
Have you not read it before this moment?
No, we only found it recently, and I was excited to talk to you about it and celebrating. Anyway, no, actually, they discovered and retrieved the eye from the crypt of the late lady. Oh, we're so close, baby.
Hold on, I gotta find another token.
I forgot his fucking name. The late Lady Lantar, the late wife of our absconded counselor.
Kaylin's mom?
I believe that's the son's name. Yes, Kaylin's mom. It was within her crypt.
Oh, I don't think he's going to be happy that someone went in there.
Well, why would you tell him?
Well,
Don't
maybe
you want
it won't.
thousands of gold pieces?
Oh, yeah.
Very resourceful.
I
must
thank
say.
you very much.
Talenta will like reach across the table to Selena's hand and like kind of, we'll talk about that later.
Lord Castleather says, well, I only ask if we may see the stone merely to illustrate the point that as much as I'm sure you wish to keep your assets close to the chest, we certainly would wish to keep ours close to the chest as well.
Do I recall the names of their children?
Oh, okay.
Names, Ryan, names now.
I don't think you do. I don't think they ever said the children's names. I think they would. I feel like they would have, though.
I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
Maybe.
Their names are Terazio and Alzarina.
Okay.
I will post them in the chat.
Excellent. I think I have a better question now, though. Because of past and possibly present company that the Platinum Watch has been engaged in, I would like to ask you to some simple questions just to see what your answers are. Would that be all right?
We being tested here.
In a manner of speaking.
Make a persuasion check.
Shikayate. 19.
19. Says, let us hear your questions. We will decide if we wish to answer in one moment.
Excellent. When I ask the question, I would only ask that you answer at the same time. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. It is a little suspect.
I understand. All will be revealed after. What is the manner of how you came together? How you fell in love, so to speak?
Lord Victor Cassandra says, we told you that on the first day that you were here.
I know you did. Please humor me.
He looks to his wife and gives her a nod. And if you play this out, they do say the same thing. If I'm recalling my notes correctly, they met when Victoro was in Syria. It's weird because they're like,
it's different
it's not a
perspectives.
one-word answer. It's there's perspectives where he'll go like, I was on a trip to, which would be like, oh well, Victoria, and they start like kind of speaking over top of it. It's weird, but essentially say this general same thing as like they met in Syria.
And while they're talking, there's no indication that one is leading on the other, or you know what I mean?
Make an insight check.
Shikayate. Heroic inspiration. No better. Is heroic inspiration advantage or a reroll?
I believe it functions as a reroll. I could be wrong. Anyone would like to correct me?
I don't know. Nobody know. I'll just say
I'm
10.
looking.
Well, you can always look at your own features.
Expend it to reroll any die immediately after rolling it, and you must use the new roll.
Okay. 10.
Okay, what'd you roll?
10.
10. No, they don't lean on each other. They seem to behave as equals between them. I think from your background, it might even be surprising for people of this particular wealth and station, where like, Victoro probably is the breadwinner around here. And if he's paying for all of this, there would be certain implication that the lady would be, not in the possession of her husband, but certainly to be of service to him and to be proud of him and support him and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
but no,
submissive.
they seem to behave with equal respect.
Okay. Got it. Okay, so the story they tell from each of their perspectives is 100% what I remember it to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. And last question. What are the names of your children?
There will be an immediate sort of like little on their face of like it's probably a touchy subject because one of the children is no longer with them.
Mm-hmm.
But Victoria will look at her and say, "Just the youngest year." Very well. She looks to be like annoyed with this little game you're playing. But they will, in unison, say Osvaldo, Terenzio, Azurina. Victorio says, if you're trying to find out a real thing, don't forget this. No shift is so magically disguised individual. There are much easier ways to go about it, don't you think?
Easier, perhaps, but effective nonetheless, I believe.
You say so?
Well, thank you.
They look a little guffed. And Lord says, well, is there anything else? Or perhaps we should be returning to work.
Selena, I believe that we are good, so to speak.
Yeah, I think we're all good. It was a lovely breakfast. Thank you for having us.
The lady will smile at the princess and say, well, thank you for saying so. It was lovely to have you. You must come again. Of course, when you've completed your next mission, which we will work.
Excellent.
And with that, the head butler will come in and very kindly, at the end of the meal, show you out of the house. And you are shown the gate to your sky coach. Doors close behind you, and you may hop aboard onto your sky coach and begin to make your way wherever you want. Where are we going now, folks?
We got. Let's try to lay low for at the moment. We'll try to. I think we head back to the Platinum Rest for now. I feel like we can just hang low for the moment, given everything that's happened.
We could take a job outside of the city.
Yeah. That's something.
Yeah, we could help the warden with the skeleton problem.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do that. I also have an idea. And tell me if this is dumb. We spread word about there being a fight between Tarkanan and Dask down below the city in their headquarters, and we make it seem like they're the ones who took something from Tarkanan.
I think that may be exactly what they think happened.
I would love if that's the thing that's happened, but let's put some wood on that fire, is what I'm saying.
I'm sure if I put my ear to the ground, I would hear something of the like.
Possible. I'm just saying maybe we can help spread it, but yeah.
Let's not waste our time.
Yeah.
Let's get out of the city.
I got some stuff that needs doing. I probably need a couple hours.
Good to go. We can reconvene after.
Awesome.
Excellent. So, pilot to the Platinum's Rest, please.
All right. We begin to fly down on the Skyway, deeper into Tavak's Landing, making your way ever closer to the bottom. Why doesn't, as you guys are floating around there and you're perhaps thinking about your next move, I want whoever thinks would be sort of trying to deduce answers about the plot. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Just one person, Ryan, or whoever?
Whoever thinks that they might be spending time thinking about the dragon heist.
Okay.
And your next move.
9.
Tal, you're like, let's get out of the city.
I rolled a natural 19 for a total of 17.
Nice.
Celia's in the corner going. She's thinking really hard.
I'm
Blood
sitting,
dripping out of her
sitting there.
nose.
I got a 19. I'm sitting there coaching her through it. Okay. What if?
Okay, you know in Wolf of Wall Street where Jonah Hill's character is like got a great idea about hiring Steve Madden, but he's high as fuck and Neo's like talking him through it.
Yes.
That's exactly what's going on. Selena's like Steve Madden, Brendig, you're like Steve Madden, everybody Steve Madden. You're like trying to. She's onto something, and you're trying to help her through it.
I rolled a 25.
Oh, you rolled a 20. I saw that. So,
yeah.
Nero, what'd you get?
9.
A 9. Nero, you're like. Oh, they sit there.
I pictured Tally. He like walks out of like the main kind of hold, I guess, like behind the pilot where everybody sits, and he just kind of walks out as after he says, "Yeah, let's get out of the city," and he like puts his hand on the railing on the outside, and he's just like in thought.
Yeah. Got it. So I'll give you something that the other two aren't going to figure out for you, Tally. You're thinking about leaving the city. You guys are so in the middle of the dragon heist, arguably more than any of the other criminal syndicates, because you have 2 pieces of the 4-piece puzzle. So by leaving the city, that would probably shoot off some alarm bells for people. Castellanters clearly are capable, and they want to save their children. If they think that you're taking your 2 parts of the puzzle and fleeing with them for whatever reason, they might panic because they need to save their children's lives. If you have those 2 pieces, who knows what kind of domino effect might fall out by leaving the city. Getting back into the city might be hard also, because maybe they're like, oh, they like to go to the fucking, where are they, motherfucker? And they're like, they fucking left, we don't know why. They might give them time to sort of consolidate their forces and be ready to ambush you the moment you step back in the Sharn. Also, with that said, which I'm going to say Brendig and Slingy, you also know, is that right now, what you guys were suspecting is probably exactly true. Tarkanan is probably freaking out because they've lost their piece of the puzzle to what they suspect is Dask. And they're sure as shit not going to believe anyone from Dask saying they don't have it. So right now you have the advantage of Tarkanan being distracted by Dask. So long, and that might not last forever because you guys were definitely seen in the lair, right? You were seen in the lair, you won the fucking gladiatorial combat, you're a, 2 spooky humans, a Kundarak dwarf, well, not that they would know it's Kundarak, but a dwarf, a fairy princess, and a giant orc. You're a pretty distinct party. Eventually they might put the pieces together and be like, oh, there was someone else here tonight. So you have limited time to make good on that confusion between Tarkanan and Dask, which leaves the final piece of the puzzle. The final eye. Who do you think probably is holding?
Ormar.
Exactly.
The arguably, maybe on the level of Tarkanan, maybe more, arguably the most powerful crime syndicate in Sharn, maybe has a piece of the puzzle. So that's all to say is that you guys are in the middle of this heist. There is a lot of moving parts, and right now there's some distraction that might give you cover to retrieve the last eye. Leaving the city might not be your best move if you do truly want to complete the dragon heist. That is what you 3 will come to surmise if you kind of get together and chat about it by the time you get to the towers.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about it back at the rest. Leaving the city doesn't seem like a great idea at the moment.
Okay. Well,
Do we have any Boromar leads?
oh, don't we?
Like I'm gonna step aside for a minute. It's as if I'm getting a drink, Ryan, and say, and out of sight of people, and message to Tally and say, we'll talk privately about that. I have an idea.
Where's he going?
I'm just up to the bar to get a drink.
Okay, well,
I didn't just cast message. What are you talking about?
What are you pointing at?
why are you pointing back at us?
Why
Why
are you
mouthing
whispering?
to yourself?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, Brendig will just. Yeah, it seems that there's one other powerful syndicate. Just need an in.
Well, we had that one guy captured. The one who had Maxine killed. He's in prison. We could talk to him to find out where the headquarters is or something like that. Star Song.
Yeah. Who would be the best at talking to an individual like that, I wonder?
That is if they're gonna let you see him, a convicted criminal. Investigation.
Where is he held?
You don't know.
Isn't that also, or is there a red hand benefit to do with that with prisoners?
Sorry, I don't know them all off the top of my head.
I'm
Maybe.
90% sure something to do with prisoners. Anyway, yeah, I think we would just need someone that could talk to them and that they would feel comfortable with.
Or I could make him real uncomfortable and then he'll be willing to talk.
That is also very true.
Selena gets out the kid's toy and goes, "Where does the rectangle go?" "That's right in the square hole." He's like, "No!"
Triangle? That's right.
It goes
square
goes in the square
hole.
hole.
He's like, "No, stop! No!"
We are all too online since the fact that we all know that reference. We are all too online.
Yeah. Yeah.
So cute.
I mean, what do we know? Which organization holds people like that?
But I know, Ryan.
If anyone wants to take a roll at how law and order works in Sharn, go right ahead.
History.
Make
I don't
a
even-
let's call it a history check.
I
23. Benner got a 21.
I'm now massaging Talenta shoulders. It's
That's right.
I'm really tense. Oh, Jesus.
Ah,
Jesus.
Who's that?
Write that down. Write that down.
You need to.
Okay, so law and order works like this. There is the Sharn Watch.
Dun, dun.
That is basically the dun, 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 dun. Actually, funny enough, I actually have that ready to go.
Nice.
yeah, he does. He does. He's done it in the other game, on the Saturday game.
Oh, nice.
I have
Yeah.
that.
There's a lawyer character.
Yeah.
I wish I had the monologue beforehand, just on
It was
tap.
in New York City, in Sharn, crimes are crime enforcing the law is handled by the police, and the judicial process is handled by the lawyers. These are their stories. John John.
Yep, you did it.
There we go. Okay, this is how law and order is handled.
I like how I asked the question and then I'm like, So I'll tell you all about law and order.
All right, how does it work, DM? So I can tell them all about it. Meanwhile, Better and everybody else rolled very high. They're like, yeah, DC is very low. The Sharn Watch is the police force. There's various ranks within the police force. We just go a step up from that to the King's Citadel, and those guys are direct agents of the British Crown that have a number of different uses for law enforcement. There's like an overt, a task force, there's a royal guard, there's spies, there is the Red Cloak Battalion, which it's actually a military unit. And that's kind of that. So you've got the Sharn Watch, which is the police, who are probably holding them, but the King's Citadel would probably have the power over the Sharn Watch in most cases.
What about the marshals, the Sentinel Marshals?
Sentinel Marshals have such power, absolutely. They are an international law-keeping and investigative force, an inquisitive force. They would absolutely have the power to investigate and cut through red tape.
What about the Golden Order of Oron, or the Esoteric Order?
The Esoteric Order is they aren't a actual law-keeping force, but they do advise in investigations and enforcement. It's like the person in all of the crime shows who's like not actually a member of the police, but he's there because he's so great. Like The Mentalist, if anyone watched The Mentalist.
I've heard of it.
Any crime show where there's that crazy guy out of left field. He's not a cop, but he's a writer or a fucking voodoo scientist or a mind reader or some shit. And they work as advisors, essentially. They advise.
The Lord of Darkness.
Yeah.
Or mathematicians on that's one show.
Yeah, they're like the
special advisors.
Special advisors. They're the Sherlock Holmeses, who are like not specifically law keepers, but are
That's
very
what I was
good
about
at
to
it.
say.
Yeah. They're independent contractors who work with law enforcement.
I can go where the police can't.
Kind of. They still have to abide by the law.
Okay.
Specialists.
So why don't we split up? We go to 3, maybe, of the most probable people that have him. 3 teams, and we try to find who actually has him, if they'll tell us. Not sure if that sounds doable.
It's an idea.
You guys want to spend the day seeking out Boromar clan prisoners of Sharn Watch to then try and get them to inform on their syndicate. Why don't we just say you guys all start investigating? Everybody make an investigation check.
Shikayate.
Yeah, 7. I'll say something else later.
Hmm.
17 from Telly.
So I got an 11, I got a 17.
7.
7. Okay. Nobody really gets through the door except for Tally. Tally, you managed to find somebody's willing to let you through the door. To like talk to somebody. You don't find the guy you're looking for specifically, but you talk to a number of Boromar clan guys. It's like, oh man, like you can't get to say anything. Try your best. You send them in, and you get nothing out of They spit in your face and they say "fuck you," and they'll never inform on their friends. You might even find a couple of guys that are a little roughed up. Nothing like horrifically abusive, but certainly a little roughed up in the Sharn. Maybe there's some more rougher sergeants out there looking for a lead. And these guys are steel traps. They're like very mafia style, like friends of the family. They don't rat on nobody kind of thing. And these tough little bastards, you don't get nothing. And by the time, I'll say like, you guys all meet up for like a late lunch, right? Burgers, not yet. Unfortunately, you don't get anything.
So does that mean the organizations we've gone to haven't?
Well, let me be clear. You went to the Sharn Watch, or did you go to your factions?
I guess we checked out the Sharn Watch first.
That was what I thought. But if you guys want to go to your various factions and seek support from King Citadel, Esoteric Order, so on and so forth, you certainly can. Absolutely. Some of them have very real health benefits.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to decide for everyone, but I feel like that could be a good way forward. Because we don't know, like, where the Bormar clan is, like, based out of, right?
No, you know some huts, I think. No, especially after the Growlhund Villa whole thing happened and the Sharn Watch, like, kicked down some doors and arrested anybody they think that they have affiliations. It kind of scattered them a bit. So you know that they used to work out of the Drunken Dragon a bit, but that's all since sort of been washed up. They're somewhere. They're somewhere in the city, that's to be sure. They're still very active. And there's still gang wars happening.
Okay.
So if you want to go seek out your faction, like you're welcome to town. If you want to do that for yourself and the other party members, do the thing.
I feel like at this point, asking Nero would probably be the best way to find out, like, where the fuck they're holed up. Cause you gotta know something.
I'm not talking from the others at the moment.
Yeah. I'll pick you up after that lunch.
Okay.
We'll go for a walk.
Okay.
I got him, Gron.
Gron's not there.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Gron,
you're
you got
handling
your
your
air. Yeah, let me circle over to Gron. My apologies. Gron, what would you like to do?
I need to go speak with Jay Silverman at the King Citadel.
Yeah, all right, absolutely. Go ahead and say that.
Jay Silverlong?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
All right, you head to the Citadel, the very aptly but uncreatively named Citadel, and you head in there and you will talk to Alistair Silverman, who you approach and he says, Ron, been a while, good to see you.
Indeed. At which point, Gron is going to spend as much time as is needed to info dump. This is where Dask is headquartered, how they operate. This is where the House Tarkanan is running its gladiatorial arena. This is the material that was in the head of House Thora's sanctuary, or her headquarters room there, including all of the less than stellar Freeland implications associated with it. the fact that the Platinum Watch has got 2 pieces of whatever is needed to unlock whatever this stolen heist money is, the entire mess, and the fact that one of those pieces came from House Tarkanan.
All right.
The entire load.
All right.
And unfortunately, my cover in House Tarkanan has been blown. While we were in House Dask has been blown, because while we were infiltrating the Thrash Citadel, a envoy of them, including the leader, was there. And
okay. He's going to say, okay, this is, you've done very good work, Gron. You've learned an exceptional amount. Well, I'm going to have to set up a meeting with, my direct superior. I would wish for you to summon this Platinum Watch and hold counsel with Counselor Savakarisi. She is going to want to speak to you all directly about what has transpired, what is to be done about this gold.
okay. At which point, when he says that, Gron will dump the entire arrangement, because he wasn't sworn to secrecy. He wasn't privy to the arrangement. He will dump the entire thing about the castle lanterns as well.
Right. See.
And I'm currently under contract to keep track of one of the members of the Platinum Watch.
Understood. This is... I don't often have occasion to say this, but this is certainly growing to be above my pay grade to be the complete discretionary judge. I will need to call a meeting with City Councilor, my direct superior, and I would wish that your compatriots you've made to be present for this meeting. Please tell them that they have been summoned to the Citadel.
Okay.
Actually,
you got something with a seal onto it, so I can just present it.
Yeah, he'll very formally signed letter with all of the notation and stamps and everything that simply says,
"Get your ass to Mars."
Get your ass. Basically, what I want to say. He's going to say, you have been summoned to Council Hall this evening for an emergency meeting regarding the quote-unquote dragon heist that you are involved in. And he'll hand it to you to be delivered.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
At which point I will hop back on the coach and scoot back to the house.
Absolutely. While you're there, you'll say, oh, nothing. You'll be like, incredible work. And he is going to pay you out, Gron, 400 gold pieces. And he's going to say, may this be compensation for the extensive time that you have spent undercover on behalf of King Citadel.
Thank you, sir. If there's anything else that you folks need, I'm currently very late contract-wise.
Well, I can give you a contract. It is slightly above what I am comfortable handing to you and your group, but if you wish it, I would say I'm more than happy to provide it, just to be cautious, as it is a dangerous mission.
They are apparently in a certain degree of danger already, based on the fact that eventually House Tarkanan, unless you're going to roll them up, is going to come looking.
Fair enough.
Apparently, they've done that once before.
Very well.
So I don't get the impression that Sora is one of those individuals that you cross without due concern.
I couldn't agree more. Well, this mission would concern your allies, so perhaps they might consider it as a mission of good favor, perhaps. The Sharn Watch is, as you can expect, overwhelmed by the recent surge of violence and needs our help. We have reports of an assassin prowling the rooftops, picking off targets with arrows and alarming citizens. My sources say he goes to ground somewhere near your party's home, near this Platinum Rest, Terminus Station district. Find him, alert the Sharn Watch to his whereabouts, and aid in his arrest if you can, but do not kill him, since doing so could escalate violence further between the various gangs.
All right, I'll certainly pass it along. If he's in the neighborhood, I think it probably behoove everybody to put a pin in that.
Hopefully they see it.
It's bad for business.
Yes, assassins prowling rooftops are bad for business.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you this evening. Have yourself a pleasant day.
All right. Your quest is in the chat. With that, you are sent off. Tali and Nero. We're going to come back to you actually for a second. Sorry. Brendig and Selena, we haven't heard from you two in a minute. Is there anything that you guys would like to do tonight?
No, are there any like Boromar leads that we just forgot about?
Sure, check your. You go scan through, but I'm looking to peek through what you've already found. Scan. Oh, let's see. Boy, that's a lot of information. Let me ask the party broadly. Is there any leads that your party hasn't quite followed through with yet?
There's the thing near the Irlantar house, isn't there? That stash house, the alley.
You guys did go after that guy, and he gave
Okay.
you some info, I believe. Though,
Okay.
But I think he did give you info. You guys do have on you a playbill for what is it called? You took it off of the Knolls. You have a playbill for. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull this up. The Diamond Theater. And their performance of the Blood Wedding. So you don't know what that leads to, but that is a lead that you haven't tracked down yet. I believe Stormcastle did give you something. Do I need to go? Outfitted. Sorry, it's a lot of information. Cutting those guys. Yeah, that's what you got off of the people who've attacked you, as far as I. Well, yeah. I think we're just. Sorry, I'll find out what Storm Castle is. I know you guys got something off of Storm Castle. Oh. Oh, you were told somebody. Oh, yeah, you were told somebody comes around to pick up messages from Fenris Stormcastle on his route. That he gives out messages about stuff that he hears and information he's learned around the city. And that's relating. I don't think you guys ever tracked down whoever that person might have been. Let's trade messages for him. That's all I can recall. I'll put it out there that, like, every time you've been attacked by these guys, they've had something on them. You guys could always, like, use yourself as bait and, like, stand in the middle of somewhere and wave a flag and hope somebody shows up to try and kill you and come and get you. Or you could use Castellander's agents to, like, try and help lure someone into an ambush and you can take them out and see what they know. I don't know, just some options if you're looking for them. But anyway, Selena and Benry, just let me know if there's anything you want to do, but if there's nothing, I will tally Nero.
Well,
Hey, Tally. Nice to have the big green's eyes off me for a moment. I can feel the weight off my shoulders. What'd you think of that book you took?
Oh shit, I've been muted this whole time. My fault.
What'd you think of that book you took?
It's interesting. It's giving me a lot of insight.
Like what?
I mean, it's stories and accounts from the leader of the Tarkanan, or House Tarkanan, I suppose, and it's a bit more emotional than I was expecting.
Really? Wow. Can I take a look at that?
I don't think I'm quite done with it.
Well, toss it to me when you get a chance, you know?
What would you do with it?
I want to read it first off. Like, I want to see what it says and everything, you know?
I just told you what it says.
It'd be like, yeah, but I want to see it with my own eyes, you know? Like, the fact that the fucking... So the Dark Lanterns really just propped up took a bunch of aberrant dragon marks, cloppered them together, and just sent them out on suicide missions all across the Great War, the last war.
Yeah. It's. I think that from what I was reading, it seems that this Smile fellow, which left that note, you might remember. Seems like the leader of House Tarkanan and Smile have some differing views on how House Tarkanan should be operated.
Ryan, would I remember Smile being that one we encountered down the sewers when we first met?
You didn't exactly get their name.
Sounds like a sadistic fuck.
Yeah.
You think not knocking off Smile could make things, could calm Tarkanan down a bit?
They have such a close relationship, Smile and the leader of House Tarkanan. I'm not sure what the ramifications would be for taking out someone like Smile. But if what I have read is any consolation, I understand why Tarkanan do what they do. And I can't necessarily say that I fault them for it. You could argue that their methods are a bit harsh, or you could say that House Tarkanan is fighting for their survival. Not of the house, but of the aberrant dragon marks.
You see, here's the thing. Citadel, it takes these people up. They take these people who are like hunted and hated their whole fucking lives for no reason other than what they're born with. They toss them out into water's weapons, and then the moment they're not useful anymore, they toss them aside like yesterday's garbage. What the fuck do you think was going to happen?
It's all too easy to use something very effective until said thing doesn't want to be played with anymore.
Exactly.
But that is not why I wanted to have a conversation with you. I wanted to have a conversation with you about where we could find the eye that the Boromar clan have, Nero.
Yeah, you mean I suppose my former friends, yeah. I gotta think. Yeah. I mean, Neo takes a moment and looks over like the railing across the city. I know where somewhere I could start asking.
You just need to know where they could have it, who might have it.
I know someone I could ask.
Okay.
And I'm proving my loyalty to the Watch by telling you this, Tally. How do I say this?
You put one word in front of the other.
I said that above table.
So did I.
Fuck you too, man.
Counterspell. Uno reverse.
Verbal comp spell.
I mean, if we're being quite frank, Nero, you haven't proven shit to me. You haven't proven shit to the Platinum Watch, man. What have you done that has not been for some ulterior motive? What have you done that has been solely to help us?
For one, when I feel like when I'm helping you guys, I am helping myself. But second of all, I helped get everyone out of there during out of the Growlhound Villa. Oh no, wait, you weren't there. You wouldn't know that. I pulled Gron's ass out of that room with the hag lady. Because that's and I can tell you where we can find one Bormar contact that hasn't been locked up yet.
I mean, that's a current thing, but also a very good starting.
And I tell Tally that one of them's held up in the Platinum Rest. He's been renting a room with the Platinum Rest.
Thank you.
If they as far as I haven't talked to them since we talked, and I could go there, talk to them, try to pull it out of them, saying like, "Hey, where any hints about where we can find it?"
I don't think that he would tell you.
It was like,
So how about this?
But the High Raptors do want to undermine the old boss. So
I don't give a fuck. I want to find him. And I want the eye. So I'll go in. You tell me what room he's located. I'll dress up just like any old House Tarkanan. I'll talk to him. Threaten death, all that stuff. And hopefully he can tell me where it is.
That's one plan. There's another that comes in and out of the shop once in a while that works as a relay between me and them.
Okay. This is all great.
Sally, question.
What's up, Nero?
If we do find this fucking gold, if we do find all this platinum, what the fuck? What the fuck do we do with it? Like, we can't walk out of wherever it is with our hand. We don't have pockets deep enough for that kind of thing. Do we give it to someone? In that case, who? I mean, the King's Citadel, after what you read about in that book? You think those fuckers deserve it?
No.
They toss people out they toss people. The reason I didn't want to, I was hesitant about joining them is that book confirms every bad thing I ever thought about the fucking people who run the city. They'll toss you aside the moment they don't need you.
I understand.
Yeah.
It means something to me, Nero. I cannot tell you anymore. I wish that I could, but I can't.
We can't go to the crime scene. I mean, I know. We can't go. We can't take it to the Citadel. We certainly can't take it to the Bormars or the Tarkanans. That's for sure. Castellan's maybe, but we don't.
I'm gonna say at this time.
Sorry.
It's all good. No, it's all good. I'll say at this time, the sky coach kind of, as you guys are like walking across a bridge, maybe many bridges in Sharn, your sky coach with Dover sort of comes to land. I'll say Gron probably took the sky coach to go to the Citadel and back. So maybe Gron came back, met up for lunch, grabbed Selena and Brendig, and now they're kind of landing. They're like, hop in, bitch, we're going shopping. And you guys all hop aboard the sky coach and take off. Begin to perhaps head back or to wherever your next destination is. As you're doing that, maybe begin to speak about what Gron has to speak about. Perhaps not what Tally and Nero have been speaking about, perhaps whatever Princess Selena or Brendig might wish to talk about. But what does happen is something appears in your path as you're traveling across the city. You're going to see this massive, beady-eyed, cloaked monster, this ogre-like giant creature, floating in the air before your coach, and says, "Dask sends his regards." And you're going to hear, "Ah!" as these harpy women come flying out from nearby towers. And that's where we'll end the session. And next week, we're going to have a little aerial battle above Sharn.
Oh shit, dude.